Hahaha, how about that? Can you keep up with my speed? Assassins typically use high mobility skills to teleport behind target and launch a backstab attack. Hahaha. Only a fool would try to fight you head-on. I already have the key, as long as I touch the teleportation crystal, I win. Pretending to fight me to the death, but actually planning to use high-speed movement to get out of the secret realm first, a good strategy. Extreme water field. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for me. Congratulations to Stormwind City Amo for using the key to exit the secret realm. This guy actually survived and came out, Luo Feng actually lost. He just got lucky. If Luo Feng were at his peak, he definitely wouldn't have won. I actually think he's pretty amazing. He managed to outmaneuver a group of assassins. He actually won. I never expected him to be a mage. Magic-based assassins are quite rare. I'm not too surprised he won. The first round is over. Let's see if he pulls off the same stunt in the second round. Just now, the last contestant emerged from the secret realm. The first round of the Secret Realm Key Seizing Challenge has now concluded, with 67 players advancing. The next round of the competition is the Shadow Hunting Grounds. Teams that clear this stage will enter the Secret Hunting Grounds, where prey is divided into 3 tiers. Lowest level, Shadow Wolf, 1 point per wolf. Medium level, Snow Shadow Leopard, 5 points per wolf. Highest level, Mystic Shadow Lion, 20 points per lion. You need to earn at least 30 points, the higher your points, the higher your ranking. The second round of the competition will begin in 1 hour, during which time each division can make adjustments. The second round of point system can prevent some people from taking advantage of the system. 30 points, which means you need to kill 30 shadow wolves, but you only need to kill less than 2 shadow lions. Fortunately, I succeeded in passing the first test. How dare you say that you were the first to get the key and the last to come out? If you had listened to me and taken the invisibility charm, your score would have been even better. Ha! I'll just consider it a mistake on my part. The second level uses a point system, and the number of monsters is limited. I bet only fewer than 10 people can pass it. You won't be able to take advantage of this situation. Ha! I heard your branch eliminated everyone in the first round. I wonder how things are going with the guild. Gu Qian and the others should have received my message by now. What's the situation now? Following the guild leader's instructions, the guild now has ample supplies, and new defenses have been added to the checkpoints. Although there were still some losses, the overall impact on the guild was no longer significant. However, the Dark Brotherhood has changed its tactics and is now targeting our partners. The former speaker of Lingyue City has been assassinated 6 times. Although he is in the resurrection zone, his resources have been almost completely depleted. They've resorted to such underhanded tactics, which shows the Dark Brotherhood has run out of options. However, this will definitely result in a lose-lose situation. Hopefully, the president's actions will be effective. This eternal peak, as expected of a rising star in recent years, can still function normally under our offensive. That's right, they started to take precautions, and quite a few of our brothers were actually killed in the ensuing conflict. However, it wasn't entirely useless. No players dared to sign up for their network anymore. They knew that joining would lead to assassination. But then again, we're an assassination organization, specifically targeting them, and this is all we've achieved. What face do we have left? Indeed, the Dark Brotherhood's reputation in Apocalypse was already declining. Whether it's this martial arts tournament or the target of the Eternal Peak, the goal is to further increase the reputation value. Our current record will only make other guilds look down on us, so we must take Eternal Peak. With more branches deployed, the Eternal Peak must be forced to surrender before the martial arts tournament ends. That's right, this time we must crush Eternal Peak. I agree that all forces must be mobilized to defeat them. This martial arts tournament has also produced many promising talents, such as that young man from Stormwind City. If we can overcome this difficulty, I believe our Dark Brotherhood will reach even greater heights. Alright, the third level is about to begin. Let's go check it out. The second stage, Shadow Hunting Grounds, is about to begin. All participants, prepare to enter the secret battlefield. It's about to begin, get ready. Get ready for a big battle. The second stage has begun, and I'm off. Don't be a coward this time, make sure you get as many points as possible. If I had known, I would have played myself, I'm sure I would have done better than him. Father, you trusted the wrong person this time. Shadow Hunting Grounds. Snow Shadow Leopard, LV 80. Lucky me, I landed with a 5-point Snow Shadow Leopard, totally within my capabilities. Wait. Damn, there are way too many. It seems that even being born into the right family is a skill. Of course, haven't you heard? Luck is also a part of ability. Look, someone landed in front of the lone Snow Shadow Leopard. Killing him will get you 5 points. Some were in a worse situation, all 3 of them landed next to the Shadow Lion, and even working together, they couldn't kill this 20-point monster. Look over there, it's that timid Amo. You guys in Stormwind City are really lucky. Shadow Wolf, LV 60. There are 10 Shadow Wolves as soon as you land, these monsters are very weak. It only takes 10 minutes to easily obtain. But there are more important tasks at hand, these small points are not worth wasting time on. I didn't read that wrong, did I? They didn't even want the points that were offered to them. This guy is such a coward, no wonder he's called Cowardly Amo. Exactly, he could even beat Luo Feng, so his strength must be considerable, but he's being far too cautious. Ha ha ha. Your foreign aid is too weird, he's so cowardly, he doesn't even dare to go up against Shadow Wolf. Damn it, did he even listen to what I said? What is he trying to do? In the previous level, you could advance simply by passing it, but this time it's different, you don't even want the points that are offered to you. Judging from the previous round of matches, he was fully capable of killing these Shadow Wolves, so why didn't he make a move? His actions in the last level were already strange, this time I need to see clearly what he's up to. We need to speed things up, we have to get to the second Easter egg mission by that time. Time cannot be faster or slower. As for these minor monsters, it's best to avoid dealing with them if possible. That's it. The second location for the Assassin's King Memorial Quest is inside this canyon. The stone formation above, when bathed in sunlight at certain times, will cast the shadow of the King of Assassins. Then we can complete the Phase 2 Memorial mission. As for points, there's no need to rush them now. Shadow Lion, LV 120. It's a Shadow Lion with a score of 20, but it doesn't seem to have any intention to attack. Let's leave it for now. It would be a loss if we missed that moment of remembrance. That Shadow Lion is mine, all bystanders, leave this place immediately. There are no kill on you tasks in this level, so I won't attack you. Get lost. Me too, and I'm not interested in this lion, but I have reasons to stay here. It's Rosa, the top-ranked hero from the previous level. Her codename on the Chinese assassin list is Rakshasa, and this woman is quite powerful. This coward is unlucky to have met a Rakshasa. Eliminate this guy quickly, he doesn't deserve to be an assassin. You're that timid Amo from the previous round. Eve watched your match videos. He was quite a good assassin. But you seem to excel at finding bargains, so do you think I can trust you and believe you won't steal my prey? Is my public image and reputation really that bad right now? I urge you to trust me, I won't compete with you for it. I have other goals. Ha! Since you're not leaving, it won't take long to kill you. You're really confident. Looks like I'll have to make you admit it. Holy crap, this cowardly Amo actually intends to go head-to-head with Rosa. I never imagined this guy was not only cowardly but also stupid. Did he really think Rosa was injured like Luo Feng? What is this guy thinking? He's not collecting points, and he inexplicably wants to fight Rosa. What exactly is this cowardly Amo planning to do that he intends to fight Rosa? From the moment he entered, he didn't seem to be there to collect points. Wait a minute. Did he manage to get a special reward from the secret realm? That must be it. I'm getting more and more curious about this guy, and I hope my subordinates can find out some useful information. Such speed. A 4th-tier Gale Night Fury that combines stealth and speed. He belongs to the violent school of assassins. Wind Shadow Blade. The user merges with the wind, utilizing its speed and properties to continuously attack the target. Each attack deals 10% damage, up to a maximum of 100%. Cooldown, 5 minutes. Using this method against him is like using a sledgehammer to crack a nut, he should be dealt with in one move. It actually blocked it. What kind of strange weapon is that? What kind of profession uses such a weapon? The reason I was able to block it was because of that strange weapon, if only I had used a slightly more tricky angle. In 3 minutes, the sun will be shining directly at the center of the stone formation. How is that possible? I can't break through his defenses. Is this guy really that strong? What is this? I don't have time to play around with you anymore. Since you're so hung up on that lion, I'll grant your wish. Consider it a big gift from me. Ah. Damn it. Time is up. The figure of the King of Assassins, this Easter egg was hidden for a long time in the previous life before it was finally discovered by players. Congratulations to player Stormwind City Amo for completing the Memorial Quest 2/3 and unlocking the Assassin King's Legacy Fragment. I'm not seeing things, am I? That guy is unlocking achievement tasks. That's right, it's the Legacy of the King of Assassins, and it's already 2/3 complete. No wonder his whereabouts were so strange, he was actually farming achievements. The achievement of the King of Assassins actually exists. The legendary assassin from the Xia Kingdom codenamed Jing Ku, who was supposedly found, was actually working on an achievement. Oh, I see. Roar. So he was working on achievements, no wonder his whereabouts have been so strange all this time. Eve said it before, I won't lay a hand on your prey. That's best, we can keep to ourselves. Don't worry, I'm always reasonable. But don't say I didn't warn you, the shadow lion isn't a social animal. However, most shadow lions live in pairs, usually one male and one female. Damn it. There's another one. This is terrible. So, if you need any help, I can break my rules and lend a hand. Stop talking nonsense, I don't need you to do anything. Oh no, we're going to be eliminated. You've already lost, so my intervention now isn't considered breaking my promise, is it? Who exactly is this guy? When did the Dark Brotherhood produce such a powerful figure? No way. I can't believe my eyes. Is this really the same timid Amo? How is that possible? He's actually that strong. Ha! I told you long ago you have a snobbish eye. Congratulations to Stormwind City Amo for killing one enemy and earning 20 points, for a total of 40 points. Congratulations to Stormwind City Amo for killing one enemy and earning 20 points, for a total of 60 points. Congratulations to Stormwind City Amo for killing two monsters and earning 10 points, for a total of 70 points. Congratulations to Stormwind City Amo for killing one enemy and earning 20 points, for a total of 90 points. The score is high enough, now it's time to climb the leaderboard. There's no need to hide our strength anymore. Who is this guy? They actually stole our monsters. We fought them for ages. How abominable. The second round of Shadow Hunting Grounds has ended and is currently recording scores. The top 10 scorers from this round will advance to third round. First place, Stormwind City Amo, total score, 560 points. Second place, 6 Void City OOT, total score, 380 points. So this Amo is really powerful. Which city is he from? The team from Fenyu City, which is usually at the bottom, is so strong this year. I think he should be the king of assassins this year. This guy is in first place. Is there some mistake? Rosa, how could you lose to such a kid? What do you know? This guy is not as simple as you think. The second phase, Shadow Hunting Grounds, has officially ended. Each division demonstrated exceptional assassin skills. The Stormwind City branch, in particular, was a pleasant surprise. Stormwind City was just a bargain. That's it. I know that recently, many people are quite dissatisfied with the development of the association. Even the newly emerging Eternal Peak wants a piece of the pie in the Assassin's Guild. But don't worry, our battle for the Eternal Peak is currently at a stalemate. The third stage of the grand competition, the King's Secret Realm, will select the King of Assassins. He will lead the main force to the Eternal Peak to participate in the battle. Then, we'll show Eternal Peak the power of our Dark Brotherhood. Ha! Taking over a level 9 guild will definitely bring a generous reward. I'm really looking forward to the title of King of Assassins. Alright, you can all go and rest for a while. Half an hour later, we prepared to head to the third level, King's Secret Realm. We, the Dark Brotherhood, have indeed had a lot of frustration these past few years, but we never expected that some troublemaker would dare to provoke us. That's right. Once the competition is over, our guild will mobilize all its forces and give Eternal Peak a painful lesson. It seems our Dark Brotherhood is about to rise. The Dark Brotherhood is going to target Eternal Peak, aren't you worried at all? What does it have to do with me if the guild wants to target Eternal Peak? Of course it's related. Based on your performance in the first 2 levels, you might just become the King of Assassins. Ah. Amo from Stormwind City, the guild leader thinks highly of you and invites you to come over for a meeting. The president asked me to meet him. Sorry, I need to prepare for the third stage, so I don't have much free time. Did you not hear me clearly? It was the chairman who asked you to come over. I heard you clearly, and I made myself perfectly clear. I only have half an hour to rest here. You dare disobey the guild leader's orders. Are you even still a member of our guild? I just got first place in the second round, and the club president invited me to meet him. I'm starting to doubt whether you were actually sent by the chairman. Is there some shady deal involved in bringing me over? No wonder they call you Timid Amo, you really are a coward. The president is right there, it won't take you long to come with me. I don't care, I won't go anywhere before the third level starts. Humph. To not seize such a great opportunity to meet the president, what an idiot. Fine, I'll just report it to the chairman truthfully. When did you find out about him, and is it okay for you to refuse to see the president? Has he discovered your identity? The ability to sense changes in the surrounding environment, isn't that an essential quality for an assassin? Don't worry, if they had discovered my identity, they would have come and arrested me themselves long ago. On the contrary, going to see him is dangerous enough, let's just wait for the third stage to begin. What? He refused to see me. Didn't you tell him that the person you wanted to see was the president? Eve already said that, but he's very timid. He said he was afraid that someone would be jealous of his achievements and try to set him up, so his subordinates did not insist. What kind of reason is this? Disrespecting the guild leader deserves expulsion from the competition. Hey! Can't you understand why Mo is so timid? Besides, if we were to be expelled from the martial arts competition at this time, wouldn't outsiders say we had something going on? That's right, we can ask about the King of Assassins' legacy after the competition. This kid is no ordinary person. His origins are unknown, yet he is incredibly strong. Moreover, he's avoiding me like this, and I can't even find a reason to deal with him. Isn't this a good thing for the guild? Perhaps it's a sign that the Dark Brotherhood is about to rise to power. Perhaps. Fortunately, we've begun to gain the upper hand in the battle against the Eternal Peak. Once the third stage is completed, we can mobilize more guild forces to crush the Eternal Peak. Eternal City. You Dark Brotherhood are insane. How dare you brazenly infiltrate the city? Do you think you can disregard the Eternal Peak? Ha! Dare to offend the Dark Brotherhood? Your Eternal Peak will never have a peaceful day again. Captain, several ghost-level assassins have appeared at the guild stone tablet. Go and provide support immediately. What? The guild monument has been attacked. Damn it. Leave 2 people to deal with him, the rest of you come with me to the stone tablet to provide support. If the guild stone tablet is taken down, we're doomed. Yes. Their guild stone tablet shield has been broken. Let's charge in and take down the stone tablet. If we reach the Eternal Peak, we'll lose. Long live the Dark Brotherhood, conquering the Eternal Pinnacle. Holy crap. What is this? There are other protective measures too, how infuriating. Will the Dark Brothers give up? Thankfully, the World Tree is still here, it seems we need to add a few more layers to the protective shield. No one expected the Dark Brotherhood's offensive to be so fierce. If they destroy the stone tablet now, I won't be able to explain it to the Master. The Dark Brotherhood is trying to teach us a lesson. As expected of one of the top large guilds in Xia Kingdom, they are quite troublesome to deal with. If Huan Tian and the others were here, we wouldn't be in such a passive position. The Dark Brotherhood just happened to pick a good time. In short, I will follow the chairman's arrangements. I believe that since he has made these arrangements, they must be correct. Ladies and gentlemen, after a half-hour break, the third stage, the King's Ruins, is officially starting. Players who advanced from the previous stage, please set off immediately. The president really didn't bother you, and you've successfully started the third level. That's great. Eve said it before, if I, currently ranked number 1, don't encounter the third level, then this grand competition will become a joke. Once you pass this third level, complete the Easter egg, and obtain the King of Assassins' legacy, this farce should come to an end. The third round has begun. Who do you think will win? I'm not curious about who will win the championship, what I'm really curious about is whether that timid Amo can complete the King of Assassins' legacy Easter egg. I'm also very curious about what exactly this King of Assassins' legacy is. The legacy of the King of Assassins is said to be a skill book that allows assassins to dominate the world. I originally wanted to discuss with him about transferring it to me, but that kid is quite cunning. President, we've obtained Amo's identity information. Really? Show me his career record. Amo, a contestant from Storm Wind City, whose real name is Chinmo. Occupation, solo player, affiliation, Eternal Peak. Wait, what's his name? Eternal Peak. Did I hear that right? Wasn't Chinmo, the former president of Eternal Peak, supposed to be dead? Isn't Gu Qian the current president of Eternal Peak? Oh no, we absolutely cannot let him inherit the assassin's legacy. He's already inside, we can't stop exploring the secret realm. All members of the Dark Brotherhood, heed my command. I, Zhao Tianfeng, in the name of the Brotherhood, hereby issue a heavenly level kill order. Once the champion emerges from the secret realm, kill them on the spot. Did I hear that right? The president told us to kill the person who will win the championship. A heavenly level kill order, the highest level of authority, this is no joke. Oh no, that guy's identity has definitely been exposed. Why not reveal his identity and instead target the champion? Exactly, what if one of our own people wins the championship? Everyone, don't hold on to any illusions. Only one person can make it to the end and win the championship. As for why his information wasn't released, the Dark Brotherhood had been invaded to this extent, releasing it would be too demoralizing. The third stage, the King's Secret Realm, has no rules. Contestants will use the terrain and their own methods to fight each other, and the one who reaches the end will be the final victor. The rules for the final challenge were both incredibly simple and incredibly cruel. They fought each other, and somehow they were all teleported to the same location. It's really weird. I have a feeling that whoever makes the first move will be the first to be eliminated. Is everyone afraid to be the first to speak out? Then let me, the timid Amo, set an example for you. Eternal Peak Guild leader Qing Qianma sends his greetings to everyone. What did he say? He said he was at the pinnacle of eternity. Hey! Are you kidding me? Did you hear what he said? He's at the peak of the eternal realm. Aren't we, the Dark Brotherhood, currently engaged in a guild war with Eternal Pinnacle? Why does the name Qing Qianma sound so familiar? Is this kid crazy? He actually admitted in public that he is at the peak of the eternal realm. No, we have to kill him. Otherwise, given the impact of this incident, how can our Dark Brotherhood have any face left in Apocalypse? This kid isn't very bright, he actually admitted it in the secret realm. The 9 people inside are our association's top assassins, he's doomed. If things develop this way, that would be perfect. How? Nobody believes it. He chose me as his first target, do he think I'm easy to bully? I'm a level 3 shadow assassin, try to outspeed me, you'll regret it. My weapon. His weapon is at least epic level. Then let's finish him off quickly. So fast. Titch. Hiss. Victim stabbing, victim stabbed. Strike vital points. Strike vital points. Ah. Zhongling from Tianlian City is eliminated, Amo from Stormwind City gains plus 10 points. The Dark Brotherhood's top 10 assassins are nothing special. Now you should believe it. Why aren't you all attacking together? Are the Dark Brotherhood a bunch of cowards? Holy crap, this guy is telling the truth. He truly is the Eternal Peak Guild Master. But this guy is too arrogant, actually planning to take on 8 people by himself. Regardless of whether it's true or not, this guy has to be taken care of first, he's too dangerous. I agree, if we don't cooperate, he'll definitely win. I also agree to take him out first. I'll join too. He was actually Qing Qianma, the hero of the Xia kingdom. But why did he suddenly reveal his identity? Wouldn't it have been easier to fight him if he had kept it hidden? What are we waiting for? Let's go. Kill him. 2 silver moons, 3 hidden assassins, 1 blood moon, and 1 nightmare, all are third-tier assassin classes. What's this? This is a mage's skill. This guy isn't an assassin. Blood Moon Strike, unleashes a burst of health, granting a brief burst of power and granting a 30-second invulnerability state for continuous attacks. You think you can defeat me with just a clone? That's incredibly arrogant. Exactly, what's the point of these fancy skills? As expected of an elite assassin, but I didn't expect to be able to take you down with just clones. As long as I can seriously injure you, that's enough. Oops. Not a single kill notification, truly befitting a top-tier assassin. You despicable scoundrel, die. It seems I can't hold back anymore. Let's see how you dodge. Soul Shockwave, releases a shockwave within a 5-meter radius. Any enemy target hit will be stunned for 4 seconds. Cooldown, 2 minutes. Ugh. Lien Su from Wien City is eliminated, while Amo from Storm Wine City gains plus 10 points. Liu Ah Fu eliminated from Tiger's Mouth City, Amo from Storm Wine City gains plus 10 points. Bowsy Comics BowsyMH.com M Great, 6 Virtual City 007 eliminated, Storm Wind City Amos points plus 101, exists _website 1000 Blade Umbrella Spear form. How is that possible? This guy took down all the elite assassins by himself. This means he's about to clear the game. Wait, what's that? Why did a figure suddenly appear on the throne in the secret realm? It wasn't there just a moment ago. The reason this level was chosen to be the target of everyone's attacks is because the Easter egg condition requires defeating all opponents in the secret realm to summon the King of Assassins. What if they end up killing each other, even just one? My plan would be ruined. We voluntarily withdraw from the competition. Yes, we're not playing anymore. Sorry, I can't fulfill that request. Please reply with live point instead. Yunlai City's Zhou Xie eliminated, Stormwind City's Amo gains plus 10 points, Fulin City's Lesef eliminated, Stormwind City's Amo points plus 101. There must be another assassin. Miss Rosa, stop hiding, I know where you are. I never expected you to be Qing Qianma, the president of Eternal Peak. I'm not lying, I've always used the name Amo, it's just that you didn't notice. Your goal should be this Easter egg, I guess you'll get the reward once you complete all the kills. You guessed right, so let's get started, I'm waiting to get out. I know I'm no match for you, but if I commit suicide right now, you probably won't be able to complete this Easter egg. Oh no. I forgot about this operation. As expected of our Dark Brotherhood's most promising assassin, he managed to find this weakness. However, the fact that we were forced to commit suicide to break the deadlock is a disgrace to our Dark Brotherhood. As long as we prevent him from inheriting the legacy of the King of Assassins, we'll kill him as soon as he emerges, and our Dark Brotherhood will remain the strongest assassin association. Even the fastest skill to control her takes about 0.5 seconds to prepare. Which is quite risky for an assassin with extremely high agility. However, President Cheng, I have a condition. If you can agree to it, I can help you complete this Easter egg. You say. The surprise reward is quite important to me, so I'll listen to her terms. If I let you get the Easter egg reward, can I then join your assassin organization the Net and become its leader? What did she say? What did she say? What did you just say? I asked if I could let you get the Easter egg reward. And then let me join your assassin organization the Net as a leader. Why did you join the Luo Wang, Net of Heaven? The Dark Brotherhood's current decline is due to the incompetence of its leadership. The fact that a rival guild leader actually stormed its headquarters is proof enough that the guild is on its last legs. That's my reason. Even if you hadn't made this request, I was already planning to recruit you into our Luo Wang. Since that's the case, then I'll call you President Cheng. Commander Luo, see you later. Rosa from Jiraver was eliminated, Amo from Stormwind City gained 10 points. Player Stormwind City Amo has completed the 3-stage mission in the Assassin's Secret Realm. Congratulations! You have successfully obtained the Super Experience Book X1, which can increase your experience points by 50 million. Congratulations on obtaining 2 legendary special materials, Evolution Stones. Evolution Stones can upgrade any non-unique equipment to legendary quality, and the item level is locked at 100. It's approved. Now let's see what the rewards are. Tianyuan City Resurrection Point. Someone has arrived, I don't know if it's Qing Qianma or Rosa. Rosa, even you were defeated? If one's skills are inferior, one concedes defeat. They actually let the Eternal Peak Guild leader break through their defenses, they're doomed. It seems the Dark Brotherhood is truly on the verge of decline. The Dark Brotherhood's decline isn't a recent phenomenon, are you only realizing it now? However, I have a better option, would you like to hear it? The 2 evolution stones can be used to enhance the attributes of the Thousand Blade Umbrella at Stage 3. As for the Super Experience Book, which provides 50 million experience points at once, it can be used now. Congratulations! You have successfully leveled up to 56 and obtained the required equipment. Congratulations! You have successfully upgraded your level to rank 1. Free attribute, congratulations! You have successfully leveled up to level 58 and obtained the following rewards. You've been promoted directly to level 70. Congratulations to player Stormwind City Amo for hunting down all opponents, completing the memorial mission, 3/3, and unlocking all the Assassin King's legacy fragments. Player Stormwind City Amo has achieved an epic achievement, recognized by the King of Assassins. As a reward, all assassins in the Xia Kingdom region will gain the 4th class advancement, Shui Assassin. Gain the ultimate, level assassin passive skill Divine Concealment. It turns out it's disappeared by divine intervention, so we're confident about our next move. An epic achievement should be announced across the entire map, meaning the objective of this Dark Brotherhood journey should have been achieved. Server-wide announcement. Eternal Peak player Qing Qianma has achieved the epic achievement, the King of Assassins approval, and all assassin classes in Xia Kingdom have unlocked the new 4th tier class, E-River Assassin. With the new class, our assassin has gained another new career path for the 4th class advancement. Wow, that sounds like an awesome job. Of course, this is a brand new profession unique to our Xia Kingdom. That's it. Qing Qianmo's name is destined to become an insurmountable mountain for the assassin profession. If Qing Qianmo were alive today, my Dark Brotherhood would be finished. Clear everyone out of the arena, leaving only the 4-turn assassins. President, it seems we must personally take action and kill this scoundrel. Not only that, but quickly notify the people at Eternal Peak. Destroy the Eternal Peak at all costs. Rosa, do you mean to betray the association and join the Eternal Peak? You wouldn't actually like that pretty boy and deliberately let him win, would you? I think you're actually an undercover agent for Eternal Peak. I'm turning on the water. You are all defeated by Qing Qianmo. If I go easy on you, wouldn't that mean I'm stronger than all of you combined? I, Rosa, made this choice simply because I've been resentful in recent years seeing the Dark Brotherhood being usurped by a bunch of ants. Even if the Dark Brotherhood is finished, what contribution has Qing Qianma made that would make us join the net? Server-wide announcement. Eternal Peak player Qing Qianma has achieved the epic achievement, the King of Assassins approval, and all assassin classes in Xia Kingdom have unlocked the new 4th tier class, Yi River Assassin. This, Qing Qianma has completed an epic achievement, adding a new class to the assassin class after the 4th class advancement. Assassins finally have a new option for their 4th class advancement, a unique profession belonging to our Xia Kingdom. Now you know why I chose him. Eternal Peak City. Great, the president succeeded. With the new class advancement granted to the assassin class, our Luo Wang, Net of Heaven, will surely rise to fame. However, the Dark Brotherhood will probably go completely insane next. Don't worry, Eve reinforced the guild monument, it's as solid as a mountain. They won't have a chance. This, someone at the pinnacle of eternity has actually achieved something in the assassin class. And this person seems to be the president of the Eternal Peak Guild. What exactly happened? The guild leader sent word that our base was raided, and Eternal Peak had outmaneuvered us. Ah! Should we go back to provide support? It's too late to go back now, the only way to save the guild is to destroy Eternal Peak. Since the stone tablet cannot be destroyed, we should set our sights on all the high-ranking members of the Eternal Peak. Qing Qianma is coming out, don't try to steal him. Follow the plan, killing him is the most important thing. First, kill him to the respawn point, then go back to the respawn point and finish him off. It appeared. Are so many people here to greet me? He's not dead, don't let your guard down. Go. Kill him. Still trying to escape? You're going to die today. No, that's a clone. As expected, Qing Qianma won't engage in direct combat. Let me see how you plan to escape. President Zhao, Eternal Peak sends its greetings to you. You didn't run away. How dare you? Heart of Razium, a gem of Razium, the god of space, capable of briefly freezing space within 100 meters radius for 1 minute. A legendary accessory, although its control radius isn't large, it lasts for a full minute. No wonder it's the Association President's weapon. Is this considered a trump card? Annihilation Black Hole, the ultimate skill of the 4th tier stealth assassin, ignoring all defenses and dealing high magic damage to the opponent. Kill him. Binding Rope, a directional item that locks onto a target with a guaranteed hit effect. Once successfully bound, it eliminates all threats to the target. Arrogant kid, you're dead meat. Don't forget, everyone has a hidden ace. Divine Concealment, a passive skill for ultimate assassins. When suffering unavoidable fatal damage, activate Divine Concealment to become a rule-ignoring, stealthy assassin and complete the kill. 1 chance per day. Hateful. Damn it. President Zhao, you've lost. President Zhao, you've lost. President. The president has been arrested. How is that possible? The president has actually been arrested. President Zhao, what's your opinion? Was that skill you just used the reward for completing the King of Assassins Easter egg? That's right, the assassin's passive skill is invisibility. President Cheng is truly courageous. At this critical moment for the guild, he actually dared to come to our Tianyuan city to carry out a decapitation operation. I succeeded, didn't I? I don't think so. We're currently inside Tianyuan city. Even if you kill me, I can respawn at the resurrection point, and you won't have a chance to catch me a second time. And I'm not afraid to tell you, the Dark Brotherhood's ability to grow to its current state is not without its foundation. President Zhao, do you really think that the Eternal Peak realm is made up of people who are easily intimidated? President Cheng, let me be frank with you, this time I not only mobilized high-level combat forces, but also the 3 4th-tier powerhouses that the Dark Brotherhood has been supporting for many years are on their way to the Eternal Peak. My order is to destroy the Eternal Peak. That's right, although the guild leader has been arrested, he won't die since he's in the city. If the Eternal Peak is gone, what use is Qing Qinmo? Although it's a bit embarrassing, if we can successfully eliminate the Eternal Peak, we'll still win this round. Yeah. President Zhao, would you like to make a bet? You want to bet with me that Eternal Peak can hold out? I can remind you that once the guild monument is removed, there's no turning back. If you're willing to compromise, I can discuss cooperation with you. No need, I trust my guild. Then I'll make a bet with guild leader Zhao. 1 hour is my final deadline for your guild. If you can defeat Eternal Peak, I'll leave. Wait, if we intervene in this situation, we'll just become a laughing stock. As expected of a hero of the Xia Kingdom, President Cheng has earned my respect. However, since President Cheng wants to gamble, don't expect me to let this go so easily. The Dark Brotherhood is my life's work, and I will never back down. Let's wait an hour and see. Eternal City. Du Shui, what's the situation inside the city now? Don't worry, Vice President. The Dark Brotherhood in the city has been completely wiped out. Now we're just waiting for the President to return. It's good that the Dark Brotherhood swarms were wiped out so quickly. But, you always call me old fan, why are you being so polite today? This. What did you do to Du Shui? I originally intended to use this identity to approach the assassin, but a 4th-level expert is indeed not easy to fool. As for that man, he should be dead by now. You wanna die? Unable to remove our guild monument, you think you can take action against the guild's higher-ups? You Dark Brotherhood are truly naive. Ha! Our Dark Brotherhood has mobilized all its forces. Today, none of you high-ranking members of Eternal Peak will escape. Right now, besides me, everyone else in the city, Elder Qin, Elder Jiang, Du Shui, and the others, is a professional. If the target is them. What's this? Mr. Fan, can you see? Huan Tian, have you returned? That's right, Mr. Fan, we're back from our special training. Are you alright, sir? I was just surrounded by the Dark Brotherhood, and I was only saved thanks to Brother Huang Tian. We've all returned after receiving the chairman's orders. Mr. Fan, you can rest assured and leave the rest to us. You're back. Is this some kind of backup plan arranged by the president? I'm here for Elder Jiang, he's alright. Elder Qin is also safe and sound. Wei Shen, Ming Liang, once you've finished your preparations, the members who don't belong to the Eternal Peak will be marked after I've completed the magic array. I'm all ready. I'm in a bit of trouble. I think I've found their hideout. How unlucky I am. He's at the pinnacle of eternity, kill him. They have an ambush. Hey! Don't waste time, they'll take care of things. Drive the Dark Brotherhood out as soon as possible. Oh no, our identities have been exposed. Fight with them. That's right, the 3 great offerings are coming soon, we still have a chance. Is this the Eternal Peak? It's hard to believe that a guild that's been around for less than 5 years has grown so large. The Dark Brotherhood honors Elder Fengshasai. No wonder Zhao Tianfeng asked us to take action. Elder Feng Du, Elder Lang Zhu. Didn't you see the news? The person at the Eternal Peak has obtained the Assassin King's legacy. The younger generation has already started fighting each other. It doesn't seem to be going very smoothly. This Eternal Peak expert is quite skilled. Let me test the waters first. Undying Insect Body, releases a large number of poisonous insects, possesses all of its own sensory vision, can activate the skill, Swarm, Toxin. The insect body is bound to the host's health, and can recover the health brought back to heal itself. This time, we are very grateful that Manager Gu and Team Leader Huang came back. Now, none of the assassins hiding in the city can remain hidden. Don't be careless, it's not time to celebrate yet. Captain, 3 powerful combatants are approaching the Eternal Peak, and they don't look like allies. Is this new reinforcement for the Dark Brotherhood? While Captain Gu and his team are clearing out the remaining forces of the Dark Brotherhood in the city, our patrol team will go ahead and scout out their strength. Wait, what's that? Damn it, a powerful enemy is on the loose. Be on alert. The insects have figured out the situation. There aren't any powerful figures in the city. Let's hurry up and complete the mission. Ha ha ha. This time I'm going to show the Eternal Peak that those below the 4th rank are nothing but ants. Eternal Peak, listen up. Quickly send your guild leader to surrender, or the 3 of us, representing the Dark Brotherhood, will slaughter the entire Eternal Peak. The patrol reported that 3 4th-tier powerhouses had arrived, indicating the Dark Brotherhood strength. 3 4th-tier class advancements. This is a bit tricky. Our guild only has 1 veteran 4th-tier class advancement, guild leader Fan. Eve just advanced to the 4th rank, so I might be able to fight one of them. Huang Tian and Wei Shen are also close to the 4th rank, so they might be able to fight me too. Not bad, with Old Wei and me working together, we might be able to stop one. Although we have the strength to fight, if we fight at home, the Eternal City's years of hard work will probably be destroyed. How can I explain this to the guild leader? Who is this petty scoundrel, spouting such nonsense here? Whose voice is that? Is that his voice? Hey! Isn't this Wan Tiansheng? What are you doing here dressed like that? It's you. Ling Xiao, what are you doing here? He. Ling Xiao, what brings you here? This Eternal Peak is the guild of both my student and my grandson-in-law, how could I not come? Who is this person? They seem to have the strength of a 4th-tier cultivator. Ha! Just an old man, terminally ill and of insignificant importance. The disease has reached a critical stage. Let me show you whether I'm terminally ill. Saved. It seems our reinforcements have arrived. He actually broke through my insect body with that one move. He's no ordinary 4th-stage cultivator. Ling Xiao, your injuries have actually healed. Ling Xiao, what brings you here? Grandpa, you're here. That's wonderful. Old Fan, long time no see. I'm here to lend a hand at Qianma's request. What's past is past. Although it was at the president's request, I still want to thank you for your help. Principal Ling, who are these 3 guys? I don't recognize the other 2, but the one in the middle, his real name is Wan Tiansheng. During the interdimensional invasion battle back then, I deserted, which resulted in my serious injuries. I was just a coward. Ling Xiao, stop pretending to be a good guy. You want to be a hero, so why blame me? Besides, do you think you can stop the 3 of us by yourself today? Feng Qinyang and Lang Yuzhu, 5 years ago you 2 accepted a commission from our country to assassinate high-ranking officials of Xia country, and you still dare to appear in Xia country territory. Who? Do you know me, Qin Feiyu? President Qin, I'm not getting involved in this anymore. I don't care anymore, I'm leaving now. Damn it. Why are people from the Management Association here? It's too late to leave now. 2 fugitives have been apprehended. Damn it, how come this Eternal Peak expert has such a wide network of connections? I should have known better than to take this job. I was tricked by Zhao Tianfeng. More money. We absolutely must pay more. This time, the Management Association really had to step in. Otherwise, I would have been struggling to deal with the 3 of them on my own. Principal Ling, you're too kind. I originally just wanted to help out Cheng. But I never expected to find a fugitive suspect. It was a pleasant surprise. Since we're here, we old folks might as well go up and stretch our muscles. Alright, let me see if Wan Tianqing's skills are as tough as his words. After so many years apart, I never imagined we'd be fighting side by side again in my lifetime. This is so exciting. I want to go help too. What's it to you? We have our own things to do, let's go. Where to go? Let's go to the Tree Realm portal. Those 3 bugs are doomed to lose. We should also head over to the Dark Brotherhood's old stomping grounds for a bit. The Dark Brotherhood lost. How could that be? Didn't we say we have 3 major ancestral temples? Can't we even handle the Eternal Peak level? How could that be? How could the 3 great elders fail? They were 3 4th level elders. President Zhao, even the best horses can stumble. The Dark Brotherhood is no longer as strong as our Eternal Peak. Ha! The net has never considered the Dark Brotherhood a worthy opponent. The Dark Brotherhood's defeat was destined long ago, for 3 reasons. Would you like to hear them? Not even an opponent. What a boastful tone. Tell me about it. Firstly, the higher-ups are incompetent and only care about their own interests, neglecting the development of the guild. Secondly, they are unscrupulous in their pursuit of money, disregarding all principles. For money, they even take on business dealings with our country. As far as I know, 2 of your 3 great masters have assassinated high-ranking officials of Xia country. We're assassins, so of course we get paid to do our jobs. This is the 3rd point, you have absolutely no assassin's ethics. Since ancient times, assassins have always been people who sacrificed their lives for righteousness. But in your hands, you abandon righteousness for personal gain. What kind of assassin are you? Even if you consider yourself the winner today, our Dark Brotherhood's foundation remains intact. In any case, we will not give up. President, something terrible has happened. What's wrong? Why are you in such a hurry? The Eternal Peak is attacking through the portal. Arrived via a portal? Where did the Eternal Peak portal come from in Tianyuan City? Tree seeds are nodes for our Eternal Peak's special teleportation portals. As long as they are planted anywhere, they will grow into a teleportation portal over time without any cost. Qing Qianma, you're despicable. Warning. Tianilian City has been invaded by the Eternal Peak Guild. Please organize an effective counterattack immediately. What? The Eternal Peak has already attacked so quickly. Even flying mounts can't be that fast. Today, the guild leader said that the battle against Eternal Peak was very successful, so how come their base has been raided now? Silence. We haven't lost yet. Immediately organize an effective defense. They're coming through the portal, there won't be many of them. Go to the respawn point and get one of the top 10 members from the competition to lead the team. We still have a chance. President, there's no need for that. Our top 10 members from the Grand Tournament are leaving the Dark Brotherhood from this day forward and joining the Luo Wang to serve President Cheng. What? Rosa is joining the Luo Wang organization too? You misheard. She was talking about us, they all want to join the snare. Wouldn't that completely destroy the Dark Brotherhood? Rosa, what have my dark brotherhood ever done to wrong you that you would betray me like this? I completely agree with the 3 points Chairman Cheng made. In recent years, our country assassins have been rampant in our Xia country, but has the association ever done anything about it? I've been unhappy about it for a long time. And there's one more thing. President Cheng is young and handsome, much more pleasing to the eye than you old codger. You. This Cheng Qianma actually brought down the Dark Brotherhood, and my father tacitly allowed him to come to Tianyuan City, so he must have known about his plan all along. If I help him now, Stormwind City's status within the Luo Wang organization will definitely rise several levels in the future. The Dark Brotherhood is finished. My Stormwind City branch is leaving the Dark Brotherhood and joining the net, effective immediately. They're in such a hurry, it seems the Dark Brotherhood is truly finished. I also left the Dark Brotherhood and joined the net. I want to join the net too. We are too. What sound? It's a flying mount, it's a dragon. The people from Eternal Peak are here. They've actually invaded Tianyuan City. Gu Qian, from Eternal Peak, led 11 combat squads to Eternal Peak to welcome the guild leader. The Dark Brotherhood is utterly finished, they've been invaded to this extent. Enough, President Cheng, you've won this time, we've lost. President Zhao, if the Dark Brotherhood hadn't been so aggressive, I wouldn't have taken this action, but since I have. I hope that from this day forward, the Xia Kingdom will only have the net, and no more Dark Brotherhood. What? You're telling us to disband today? Alright, we have no bargaining power now. As you said, the Dark Brotherhood will be incorporated into the net. Very good, President Zhao has made the right decision. Next, you should hand over the position of General President to Liu Benshi of Stormwind City. It's over, everything is over. This was so satisfying. We stormed straight into the enemy's base. This is all thanks to the portal, it makes it easy for us to attack any target we want. Thank you all for your hard work this time. But Gu Qian, when did our guild have 11 teams? This isn't just to scare them, otherwise, if they knew there were only a dozen or so of us, they wouldn't have voted so easily. Ha, old Gu, you're really something. Alright, let's go back and prepare to take over the Dark Brotherhood properly. Management Association. Have you all heard that the Dark Brotherhood has disbanded? Is it true or false? It's absolutely true. Yesterday, not only was it completely disbanded, but it was also forcibly merged into an organization called Luo Wang. What exactly is this, net of heaven? What happened? It is said that this Luo Wang is a new branch of Eternal Peak. That's right, and it's said that President Cheng has already returned. President Cheng, congratulations. Eternal Peak has added another territory to its territory. Elder Qin and Senior Ashi. It is all thanks to the cultivation of the Management Association that Eternal Peak has developed to its current status. You've done me a huge favor. The Dark Brotherhood is a complex organization with its members repeatedly targeting high-ranking officials in Xia State, they should have been punished long ago. Come, sit down and let's talk. Now that you've taken over the Blacksmiths Guild and the Assassins Guild, these will all have a place in your future plans. I think the next step is to work with Ash to facilitate the merger of the two organizations. Yes, Senior Ashi, do you have any opinions on this matter? With the Eternal Peak now enjoying a rising reputation and the convenient construction of the Tree Realm teleportation portal, I plan to hold the ceremony in the Eternal City. I certainly agree that such a grand event should be held in the Eternal City, but don't worry, you won't be shortchanged on venue fees. If this matter goes smoothly, the cohesion of the awakened in Xia Kingdom will reach its peak, playing a decisive role in responding to future crises. However, it certainly won't be that simple. The Blacksmith Association should be fine, the remaining issues are the Life Skills Association and a few level 10 guilds with vested interests. But don't worry, I'm confident I can handle everything. So next comes a big event, the once-in-a-decade Void Tournament, which you will need to lead a team to participate in. What is the Void Tournament? The Void Tournament dates back over 100 years, when a mysterious secret realm appeared in the Far East. Under certain conditions, a treasure powerful enough to influence the fate of the nation can be selected. That secret realm is extremely special, appearing only once every 10 years. Special conditions are required for the gate to open. Once inside, completing the secret realm's mission will reward you with a special treasure bestowed by the Void. A special treasure? How special? This is yet another new setting that didn't appear in the previous game. For example, the 5-colored divine dragon blessing possessed by the soul of the flame dragon, and the mysterious ancient altars scattered throughout Apocalypse. How was the blessing of the blazing dragon's soul born? That's right. Besides that, there's the U Federation's X-Gene, our country's divine artifacts, and all sorts of things that can modify awakened beings. That was indeed a big deal. I'll send you the information from previous Void tournaments later. I believe you can lead the team to a good result. Don't worry, Mr. Cheen, I will prepare well. That's settled then. Go back and take care of the guild matters, and prepare for the merger of the two guilds. You've made quite a bit of money this time, so this old man doesn't have much of a reward for you. What's going on? I came all this way to join, and they won't even let me in the door. Bro, someone of your level shouldn't be getting involved. Even my third job advancement requires testing. Reporting to President Cheng, the total number of assassins who have joined the Luo Wang network has now exceeded 20,000. Of these, 573 were members of the main branch, and the rest were registered assassins. Good, you can issue an announcement to suspend recruitment. After Rosa interviewed the new members, I reviewed and selected them for membership. Yes, President. Oh, and next, please help me post a permanent task. Please speak. Monitor the area within a 10-kilometer radius of the Eternal City continuously, and report to me immediately if any abnormalities occur. You can post 2,000 messages at once, and you will be rewarded with 100 contribution points per day. This offer is valid indefinitely. 2,000 entries. That's 200,000 contribution points every day. Don't worry, the productivity of Eternal Peak can handle it. If you can provide important clues, you will be rewarded with an additional 1,000 contribution points. Understood, I'll go and publish it right away. The grand event is about to begin, everything is ready, and what's meant to happen will happen. So, have all the invitations been sent out? Guilds at level 9 and above in Tianqi have already sent out invitations, and most of them have replied saying they will attend. What, something went wrong? Several major guilds, led by the level 10 guild Skylight, have agreed to attend the meeting, but they spoke rudely to our messenger, suggesting their intentions are not good. The Light of the Sky holds considerable influence within the Life Association, so the merger of the two associations would affect their interests, which is understandable. Where is Xing Xiyuan, the president of the Life Association? President Xing did not refuse me, he would probably consider the situation. President Xing felt that we were only a level 9 guild and didn't have much say. Looks like I need to level up to 10 quickly before people will respect me. It doesn't matter. Since the home ground is in the Eternal City, I can convince whoever comes. Is the president really trying to persuade me with that expression? Azure Sky Light Guild. Qing Qianma, relying on the Management Association's backing, not only annexed the Dark Brotherhood, but also tried to get involved in the Life Association, even planning to merge the two organizations. This is simply outrageous. Honggaoui, Guild leader of the Azure Sky Guild. Strictly speaking, this was initiated by the Corn Fairy Group. Regardless of whose idea it was, the merger of the two associations will definitely affect our business in the Life Association. There's also debate within the Glorious Group. Right now, it all comes down to who has the bigger fist between the thugs Ashi hired and us. Whoever has the bigger fist will have the final say. Tianhong, didn't you fight that kid before? What's your assessment? It's just one move. As for how to evaluate him, one can only say that he is a hero of the Xia Kingdom, and his reputation is well deserved. Ren Tianhong has clashed with the Oracle Guild several times, losing a lot of gold coins without gaining any benefits. He's probably just trying to save face for himself. Exactly, if Qing Qianma were truly capable, why would he have remained hidden for 2 years without showing up? It's just a level 9 guild relying on its official backing. Okay, Tianhong, what do you think I should do? I say he's powerful, but the president might not believe it. However, based on the current situation, the merger of the two associations is an internal struggle within Glorious. The pro-our country forces within Glory will inevitably take action. Perhaps we should see if the our country can handle Qing Qianma before making any further plans. That makes sense. Let the our country people be the first to take the lead, and then we'll see how to respond. Eternal City Border. Eve been staking out outside the city for days, but haven't seen anything. I wonder what the guild leader is up to. Who cares? Sitting in the tree to rest, 100 contribution points are a sure thing. If I actually find something, there will be an extra reward. What's there to complain about? That's true, there were never such good days before, Ding. Ding. There is a situation. Xia Kingdom is so dilapidated and remote. If it weren't for the reward, who would come to such a godforsaken place? Lord Tian, apart from its large land area, Xia is a relatively backward place. Don't judge them by the same standards you use to judge country. Our Japanese assassin Shiraishi Tadashi. Is that brat Qing Qianmo really still alive? We spent a month venturing into the heart of the Xia Kingdom, surely we didn't come all this way for nothing. Our country assassin Tian Shinji. Don't worry, the news that Qing Qianma is still alive has already spread throughout the eastern district, but Xiagua has been covering it up. That's good. As long as we kill him, with the Forging Immortal here, our country will definitely be able to smoothly control the Glorious Group, and our country's path to domination will be one step closer. Professor Thorns actually died at that guy's hands. I must personally sever his head. We quicken our pace and look for opportunities to infiltrate the Eternal City in small groups. Yes. President. Are all the members who participated in the celebration here? That's about it. Some have already entered the city, and corresponding defensive measures have been strengthened to ensure absolute safety. As for security measures, go and tell Gu Qian to leave an opening or something. Ah. Why is that? You'll understand in a moment. President. President. President, something's happening. If I'm not mistaken, they must be from Japan. How did you know? Indeed, the sentries have reported that a group of unidentified individuals have been spotted around the Eternal City. Judging from their attire, they seem to be from our country. How many people? There were at least 30 people, and the two leaders had very strong auras, at least at the 4th level. Continue to monitor them, just report their whereabouts to me, don't alert them. Yes. The execution order from country R came sooner than expected, so let's bring them a little closer. President, are you trying to lure the snake out of its hole? That's right, these people are useful to me. Now let's go to the celebration ceremony and welcome our friends who have come from afar. The president is making plans again. Elder Chin, Senior Ashi, thank you for waiting. We just arrived recently. President, at least 3,000 people came today, twice as many as expected. As expected, reputation is a powerful thing when it's useful. Let's go, don't keep the guests waiting too long. President Cheng has been promoted to Grandmaster level blacksmith, making him the 5th person in the Xia Kingdom to achieve this. He is also said to have replaced the Dark Brotherhood. I heard he's only in his early 20s, and his future is limitless. This is the Eternal City. It's quite grand, and doesn't look like a level 9 guild. Xing Xiyuan, President of the Life and Career Association. I heard that Qin Yongchang declined our invitation in order to stay in this city. That's right, he didn't want to leave because he was the head of the technology department in the Eternal City. This Eternal City is very prosperous and has many professional people living there. However, given Qin Yongchang's master-level abilities, it would be a waste for him to only be the director of the technical department if he stayed here. President, Yongchang must have his reasons for making this choice. Don't you even consider how people are treated here? The president should reflect on his own actions. President Xing, it's been a long time. You're still alive. Luo Chifa, watch your mouth. Xiao Luo. His temper is still so fiery, no wonder he can't become the president of the Blacksmiths Association. President Xing, there's no need for such sarcasm. Jiang Wenliang's election as president of the association is a popular choice. He and President Cheng led us, and I was completely convinced of their leadership. That's strange. Luo Chifa has always been arrogant, yet he would submit to a newly emerged Jiang Wenliang. Hey! Isn't that President Xing of the Life Skills Association and Master Blacksmith Luo Chifa? Why are they arguing today, even though it's not a merger of the two sessions? What do you know? The merger is spearheaded by the Glorious Group, and the two major guilds may not agree. Moreover, the Life Skills Association used to be far superior to the Blacksmith Association, but since President Cheng and President Jiang were promoted to Grandmaster, the Life Skills Association has fallen behind the Blacksmith Association. Even if the merger is successful this time, the Life Association will still be subordinate to the Blacksmith Association. Ha! Merge? I never agreed to a merger. Gentlemen, President Qing Qianma, please invite the distinguished guests from the Life and Professions Association and the Blacksmiths Association to the lounge. Humph. I won't stoop to your level, you bunch of muscle-bound, simple-minded blobs. This is outrageous. I am, after all, the president of the Life and Career Association. It's one thing for Qing Qianma not to come and greet me personally, but how could he leave me with this bunch of utterly incompetent idiots? Please wait a moment, he said he'll be there soon. He's been drinking tea for half an hour already. Is he really that busy? Sorry everyone, I had to take care of something and was delayed. Hope you didn't have to wait too long. President Xing, I've heard so much about you. He is Qing Qianma. He's so young. Just as the rumor said. As you all know, I'm very busy today, so I'll keep it short. The main reason I invited you here today is to resolve the decades-long feud between the two associations. So I want to take advantage of this joyous occasion to act as a peacemaker and help your two families shake hands and reconcile, merging into a new association. Should this be decided so quickly? Maybe we should wait until everyone arrives. Why is Qing Qianma bringing this up now? Young people really don't know any mercy. You're all smart people, so don't try to beat around the bush. Just give me a straight answer, are we compatible or not? Our Blacksmiths Association is naturally willing to cooperate with the president, but we don't know what the others think. This is no small matter, I cannot make that decision on my own. President Xing is the president of the Life Association. If you can't make the decisions, are you going to listen to outsiders? This President Cheng is so domineering. The Life and Career Association has developed over decades, not through a single-person decision-making process. The deep-seated interests behind it are beyond your comprehension. Han Zhendong, head of Guanghui Group. My name is Han Zhendong, a shareholder of Guanghui Group, and I currently represent all of Guanghui's businesses. So it was President Han. President Han, are you referring to our country people when you say, conflict of interests? Of course, there was some funding from country R, in addition to President Hong of the Light of the Sky and President Ren of Nightmare Descends. Long time no see, President Cheng. Isn't President Cheng's eagerness to merge the two associations just for his own financial gain? I think Eternal Peak has developed quite well. President Cheng, if we really want to merge, then the General Association can only be called the Life and Occupation Association, and the Blacksmith Association must be incorporated into us. What kind of merger is that? Why can't it be called the Blacksmiths Professional Association? Are you, Xing Xiyuan, going to become the president? That old fox stirred things up as soon as he arrived. It's so lively here. Speaker Qin, President Shi, you've arrived. Old Han. You should know that the merger of the two guilds was spearheaded by our management association. Of course, I have reported this matter to you before. I am not completely opposed to it, but I hope that after the merger of the two guilds, our Glory Guild can take the lead in the work. I have contacted Mr. Shi multiple times, but he seems to be unwilling to agree, so he hasn't replied to my messages. Ha! Are you going to reply to my message and send someone to kill me once you find me? Mr. Han's words are interesting. As the honorary president of the Blacksmiths Association, I'd like to ask why it must be you who take the lead. Glory's business spans across all professions in Apocalypse, and if anyone is the most suitable, it is only Glory Group, which I represent. According to your logic, I feel that our Eternal Peak is more suitable. After all, I myself am the honorary president of the Blacksmith Association. That's right, I share half of the glory, and I support Eternal Peak. The Life and Professions Association is on my side, it's the Blacksmiths Association. Our glorious nation has the legendary Forge Master Daisho Maru from our country in charge. I think with his skills, there is probably no one in today's Jianqi who can rival him. Since Mr. Han is so confident, then Mr. Qin will be my witness. I'll have a match with that De Xiang Wan guy, and whoever wins will be obeyed. What do you think, Mr. Han? I have no objection, but as a blacksmithing master, Senior Daishamaru's works must be epic, probably requiring a heaven-level forging furnace. I doubt even the Eternal Peak has that requirement. Who says Eternal Peak doesn't have a heavenly-grade forging furnace? Does Eternal Peak have a heaven-level forging furnace? Can a mere level 9 guild afford a heavenly-level forging furnace? Mountain City is built upon the dead volcano, Sky Peak City relies on industrial development, Radiant Group relies on its financial resources. An Eternal Peak, though wealthy, probably cannot afford the consumption of a heaven-level forging furnace. Actually, I was just about to announce this good news to everyone today. Since you don't believe me, let's go and take a look together. Have you heard? The Eternal Peak actually has a heaven-level forging furnace. A heavenly-level forging furnace, that's not something an ordinary city can afford to build. Let's go take a look. The news spread really fast. With so many people around, Qing Qianma would have lost all face if there hadn't been a stove. The stove is probably real, these rumors were definitely spread by Qing Qianma himself. It seems that this time, not only did we not embarrass him, but we also took the opportunity to expand his influence. That's the Eternal Peak Flying Dragon Rider, who can actually afford to keep so many dragon-shaped mounts. And over there is the SS-class flying mount, the Crimson Phoenix, which is no less powerful than a flying dragon. Wow! Where does a level 9 guild like Eternal Peak get so many resources? If I'm not mistaken, this should be the World Tree. The Eternal Peak's current possession of everything is mostly related to this divine tree. President Han is insightful. Our Eternal Peak development is indeed inseparable from the World Tree, and the same goes for this heavenly forging furnace. Uncover it and let the guests see. Yes. Building name, Forging Furnace, Tree Realm version, grade, Heaven. This is a strange stove, it's actually connected to a tree. Will it even be able to be used to make a fire? Exactly, this can't just be a showpiece, can it? What do you short-sighted fools know? I swear in the name of the Blacksmiths Association president, this furnace is absolutely fine. This president-level forging furnace was forged by President Jiang and me. His energy source is the sap of the World Tree, so there's absolutely no problem using it. It just needs a few more days of testing. After all this talk, you still haven't finished building the furnace, so we don't even know if it'll be useful. Since President Hong is not at ease, I can add a clause: if the forging fails due to furnace problems, I will also consider it a loss. Alright, since Eternal Peak has a heaven-level forging furnace, the bet is officially established. However, it is estimated that it will take another 3 days for Senior Daishumura to arrive, so let's prepare our materials in the next few days. It's a deal. That's all for today. See you in 3 days. Since Qing Qianma said that if the stove malfunctions, they'll lose, I have an idea: why not tamper with their stove? Since there was a bet, there was no need to do this. After the death of Shu Wujiang of the Blacksmiths Guild, the Xiang Wan could be considered the strongest blacksmith in the East. Even if Jiang Wenliang is not good enough, we may not necessarily lose. Qing Qianma is so confident in the furnace, he must have arranged a lot of sentries. You know, they have an assassin organization, we don't need to take such a risk. Mr. Han's insight is excellent. To work on a furnace is too petty, it would be better to use that opportunity on a person. Anyway, the Eternal City is a mixed bag now. Ah! Qing Qianma is, after all, a hero of the Xia Kingdom. Isn't this going too far? If a business is 100% certain, why choose a 50% chance? Xia Kingdom hero, ha ha ha. Will the furnace be able to start in 3 days? Speaker Qin, rest assured, if this furnace is unusable in 3 days, Jiang Wenliang will commit suicide to atone for my sins. Mr. Jiang, you flatter me. If I didn't trust you, how could I have made such a guarantee to them? I personally promoted Han Zhendong, but now I can't control him anymore. Qianma, you'd better be careful. With his character, he's capable of anything. That's right, you're being too confident. They might try to sabotage the stove. Actually, it doesn't have to be so complicated. If I were to step in today and take a firm stance, they wouldn't dare to object. It's definitely not a problem for Elder Qin to step in, but it might give others grounds to say that the Management Association is using its power to intimidate people. Besides, we also have important members of the Life and Career Association in our Eternal Peak, so there's no need to make things so tense. Although Xing Xiyuan is not a very good person, as a master of both pharmacology and fur science, I still hope to win him over. You're right, I wasn't wrong about you. Thank you, President, for considering our situation. President Xing is just temporarily unable to see things clearly, I believe he will understand. As for Han Zhendong, I think his target is me. There are already our country assassins who have entered the Eternal City. What? A Japanese assassin has infiltrated our ranks? Hand these people over to me, and I'll make sure they never return. Mr. Qin and Mr. Jiang, don't worry, I still have their uses. The most important thing now is to prepare the materials and wait for that Forging Immortals challenge. I thought the city would be dilapidated in this desolate area, but it's unexpectedly prosperous. It seems this assassination mission is not simple. Ha! What kind of remarkable guild could a weak country like Xia have? Why didn't the client who hired us show up to pick us up? They should at least have made some arrangements. The people of Xia are known for their cunning. They'll definitely try their best to distance themselves from any involvement when a task is assigned. Let's put in the effort and find our target. Alright. Anyway, Little Xia Kingdom probably doesn't have any formidable opponents. Is this a red phoenix? And there's the rock. Wow! What an amazing mount! Are these all guests at the celebration? Who are all these people who came? Such a grand entrance. They are the presidents of major universities in Xia Kingdom. They have only just arrived. There aren't many fourth-tier powerhouses in the Xia Kingdom, less than a third of our country's total, and yet we're here today to see one in person. And he seems to be a guest from the Eternal Peak realm, Tich. This operation seems truly dangerous. We must be even more careful. First, go into the city to find Qing Qianma and ascertain his schedule. However, with only a few fourth-tier members, the Eternal Peak team has all its trump cards in hand, so there's nothing to fear. What are those foreigners saying in their tongues? They're talking in a very mysterious way. A bunch of idiots. They were scared by Principal Ling. I don't know where their confidence comes from. If it weren't for President Cheng saying he'd spare their lives for 3 days, I really wouldn't want to see them making a fool of themselves here. Grandpa, hurry up, there are so many new things here. Okay, got it. This is the stronghold of Qing Qianma, the so-called evil demon of Xia Kingdom. How can you be so lax and go out having fun? Forging Immortal Great Shou Maru. But this place doesn't look dangerous to me. Qing Qianma is the murderer of our country hero Thorns, and is a dangerous person in himself. We have come here to wash away the shame of our country. I understand, Grandpa. Don't worry, the Xia Kingdom is so small, you don't even need to lift a finger. My forging skills are more than enough to sweep it away. Ha! I'm showing you the world this time, so don't embarrass me. Speaking of that glorious group, they really don't know how to handle things when they ask Grandpa for favors. I told them not to come and pick us up, so we could also assess the quality of the Xia Kingdom's blacksmiths and get a better understanding of their capabilities. Grandpa, look, it's a blacksmith's shop. Let's go see the craftsmanship of the Xia people. Hey! Slow down, my back is killing me. I need these materials, and no matter the cost, you must provide them to me within 3 days. Understood, President. Wow! This blacksmith shop is huge, Grandpa, look. I see it. Slow down, slow down. Our country people. Grandpa, look at the weapon forging techniques in the Eternal City, they're pretty good. For a guild shop to be able to forge weapons of this caliber is indeed quite impressive. That's right, don't you even look where you are. No non-professional guild in the entire Xia Kingdom understands forging better than our Eternal Peak. However, these weapons were not forged well enough and could only be used by ordinary professionals. They could not be considered high-quality products. You are too arrogant. In the Xia Kingdom, no one has ever dared to say that our Eternal Peak stuff is inferior. Hey! Why don't we listen to his opinion? Don't misunderstand, my grandpa is absolutely qualified to make this evaluation based on his experience. Judging by his appearance, he's the owner of this shop, and he's quite handsome. Since you're the shop owner, you must know how to identify weapons. This knife is of similar quality to the one we just had. What do you think? The design is simple and rustic, truly reflecting the style of our country, and the details surpass those of other products in the store. It's really good, better than the one in my shop. What materials do these two need later? Give them a 50% discount. Okay. Grandpa, we met some good people this time, we've hit the jackpot. Leia, be careful when you're out and about. Don't trust men too easily, or you might get scammed. Grandpa, all these materials didn't cost much money at all. He's such a good person. Leia, girls should be a little more reserved when they go out. I know. President, why are you letting that old man get such a big advantage? What he said is correct, although this sword can be considered a good product, its forging is indeed inadequate. Starting today, all intermediate blacksmiths will spend half an hour each morning practicing their basic skills. Reporting to the chairman, according to our scouts, our country forging master, Osho Maru, and his granddaughter, Osho Riea, just visited this shop. You must have already seen them. It really was them. What a coincidence. However, it seems they have just been targeted by bounty hunters who have infiltrated the city. Should the guards provide assistance? No need, I'll go see for myself. Grandpa, that guy just now seemed quite interesting. I never imagined that a place like Xia Kingdom could have such interesting people. Leia, don't let those short-sighted guys from the Black Dragon Society influence you. Xia is a vast country. If we underestimate this country like those guys from the Black Dragon Society, we will be punished sooner or later. Hey, you two, leave the materials you just bought for me. Who are you, and what do you want? Leia, don't be impulsive. We are professionals from country R, judging from your appearance, you must be from the United States of America. You are an ally of our country. Less nonsense. Whoops. I don't care about allies or friends, all I care about is money. How dare you treat my grandpa like this? Do you even know who he is? Never mind, Ria will give them the things. Wait, I don't need the stuff. But this girl. Let this girl keep me company, and I'll let you go. Grandpa. You guys, ouch. Hey. Boss. In the Eternal City, would you dare do such a thing? Are you courting death? Who dares to lay a hand on me? I'd like to see who's so bold. You are, Cheng. Go surrender to the Eternal City's security department now, and we might spare your lives. Hurry up. I'm so sorry that this happened in the Eternal City, I'm sorry to have startled you. Thank goodness you were there. You scared me to death. Wah. It's all right. Ahem. Leia, that's enough, don't make us a laughing stock. Senior, okay, stop trying to get close to me. I'm very grateful that you saved me, but don't you dare try anything with my granddaughter. Grandpa. Since you're also a blacksmith, consider this book our thank you gift for today. Leia, let's go quickly. We'll meet again someday. I originally wanted to reveal my background and greet this blacksmith in advance, but I didn't expect him to be so generous and give me his S-level blacksmithing technique. Skill Book, Forging Techniques Grade, S-Rank Function 1, Gain New Cold Tool Quenching Forging Techniques. Function 2, Forging Attributes increased by 33%, Forging Success Rate increased by 10%, and Quality Rate increased by 10%. Absorb Forging Game Techniques. Let's see what's so special about this gift from the Forging Immortal. This is a new forging technique, different from the Xia Kingdom school. Excellent. I can actually see some new possibilities in it. The forging technique has been fully absorbed, granting bonuses to all forging attributes. Excellent. With the integration of our country's forging technology, the competition is practically foolproof. Grandpa, I haven't even asked their names yet. And you're already in a hurry to pull me away. Ha! Could it be that my granddaughter has really fallen for that man from Xia and is planning to marry him? That Xia countryman was tall and handsome. He not only gave us so many materials, but also saved me. I think he's a really good person. Humph. With so many tricks up his sleeve, he must be a bad man. Anyway, I've already repaid him for that. And his identity, I hope I've mistaken him for someone else. The one coming up ahead is the forging master, Senior Daisho Maru. That's right. I'm late, please forgive me, Senior. Ha! If I had arrived any later, I might not have even been able to see this old man. Why didn't that kid Han Jindong come to pick me up himself? To ensure you can successfully craft the divine item, Mr. Han is busy preparing those rare materials for you. To forge a divine artifact, in addition to the blessed meteorite iron that our country obtained from the Void Gate, we also need various rare materials and a heaven-level forging furnace. Gathering all these conditions is not easy. Oh. These are divine artifacts from Country R. Each one is a peerless weapon. I really want to see them. Ha ha ha. If things go smoothly, this competition will definitely be no problem. Hee hee hee, we are really looking forward to Deus Ho Maris' performance. Have you heard? President Cheng is about to have a competition with the forging master from Country R. What kind of forging immortals are these from Country R? They dare to go against President Cheng. He is said to be a national treasure, level forging expert from Country R. Indeed, Daisho Maru can be considered the strongest blacksmith in the East in this era, several levels above Master Jiang. No matter how strong the president is, it only takes 2 months to become a grandmaster. This time, it seems he's in danger. A lot of outsiders came to the Eternal City this time, so the arena will probably be open for business again. Let's go, let's take a gamble. Maybe the contribution points I win will allow me to join the Dragon Rider Guard. Brothers in the arena, your old friend Gu Qian is back. Did you miss me? Boss Gu. Boss Gu. I'm sure everyone has heard about the duel between the guild leader and the blacksmith immortal. Our arena is offering special betting and prediction services for the event. We hope everyone will actively participate, contribute to the guild, and strive for a better future for themselves. Oh. 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 Since President Cheng is competing against our countrymen, of course I'll support the president. I'm betting on the president to win. Although the guild leader is very strong, the opponent is a forging immortal, who was a grandmaster level forging master 20 years ago. I choose the forging immortal. I'm betting 10,000 gold coins to support the guild leader to win. Titch. So many people in the guild are betting on that forging immortal item. Old Mo looks like he's in big trouble this time. Eve seen that old man's resume, he's truly an unparalleled figure among blacksmiths. Wow. I'm exhausted, but we've made a killing this time. The number of visitors to Eternal Peak has been enormous lately. Gu Laoda, you're quite optimistic. Aren't you afraid that Lao Mo will lose and you'll lose everything? Hey. I, Gu Qianmen, have gotten to where I am today entirely thanks to my decision to follow the president to the Eternal Peak. That gamble brought me to where I am today. As it turns out, I won my bet. That's right, when has the Mexican ever lost? That's right, Qianma has never lost, and he is also a master-level blacksmith. I'm going to use all my savings to gamble on the president winning. Sheesh. There are still too many people who believe the guild leader can win. We need to find a way to create some public opinion and get more people to vote for the Forging Immortal, so that we can earn more money. Shady businessman. President, the initial inspection of the forging furnace shows no problems, but we don't have time to test it. Should we postpone the competition for 2 days? I will personally inspect it later. The competition must proceed as originally planned. Most of the materials you requested have been gathered. Also, I found out about Guanghui's material acquisition list, and I have an idea. You mean we're cutting off their material supply? Old Qin, you've gone astray too. Gu Laoda asked me to bring this up. I'm not good at these kinds of tricks. Gu Qian still doesn't trust me. There's no need to play these tricks. What about those Japanese people on Rosa's side? A bunch of idiots. They've been criticizing our Xia kingdom the whole way, completely unaware that we're monitoring them. If you give the order, President, I can immediately organize men and take them out right now. Don't touch them. Guide them into the competition venue the day after tomorrow. They are my trump card. Xiao Cheng. I've found out what De Xiangwan is planning to forge this time. Oh. Is it some kind of powerful weapon? Have you ever heard of magical artifacts? This is what Elder Qin said, the item bestowed by the Gate of the Void that influences the fate of the nation. Indeed, 100 years ago, the president of the Black Dragon Society of Country won a Void tournament, and the Void bestowed upon them 3 iron cores. Our country craftsmen spent decades forging 2 of the pieces into 2 magical artifacts. They are the 8-foot mirror and the heavenly hook jade, while the 3rd sword, known as the heavenly evil cloud, has been in the rough stage. De Xiangwan plans to successfully forge this divine weapon in the Xia kingdom. If this divine artifact is successfully forged, it's likely that there will be few weapons on the entire Tianxi continent that can rival it. 80 years ago, our country inflicted great damage on our Xia country with 2 divine artifacts. We cannot afford to lose to them this time. Xiao Cheng, do you really have any confidence? Don't worry, Elder Qin. Our kingdom has the void gift, and so does our Xia kingdom. Even if Oashamaru really forges a divine artifact, I believe my creation will be no less impressive. It's good that you have confidence. This time, it all depends on you. President, we believe in you. Senior De Xiang, these are all the materials you need. Could you please check if there are any errors? The items are all correct, but why wasn't the incense and offering ceremony performed according to my specifications? Senior, materials are just inanimate objects. In my opinion, constant storage conditions are sufficient. Why go through all this trouble? You don't know anything. Are you the foundry engineer or am I? You must strictly follow my conditions. The crafting technique for divine items differs from that of ordinary epic weapons. It requires the incorporation of the will of our nation's deities. Please bear with us. I think there's some merit to Senior De Xiang's request. Since that's the case, let's arrange it as you suggested. It's getting late, Senior, please get some rest and prepare for tomorrow's competition. Such arrogance. If it weren't for the Black Dragon Society's request, I really wouldn't want to get involved in this mess. Alright, Grandpa, let's bear with it for the sake of forging the heavenly evil cloud. Alas! The heavenly evil cloud has failed to be forged in our country many times. Perhaps this time it can be successfully forged with the help of the spiritual energy of Xia country's earth veins. Humph. This old man is so eccentric. If I didn't need his help, I wouldn't bother with him. After all, this is a big deal, so it's normal for him to be eccentric. Ha! Only useful masters have value. This old man doesn't create wealth for the group, so what use is he to me? After the match, immediately send that old scoundrel back to our country. Han Zhendong is so petty. De Xiangwan, this great god, could rise to prominence by joining any faction. If he doesn't want me to go, they'll have to ask him to go back. 2 days later. Finally, the match between the guild master and the blacksmith immortal has arrived. I want to go and see what that immortal looks like. Go for it, President Cheng. I bet you'll win. Ha! A dignified level 9 guild, and they let us in just like that. It would be great if everything went smoothly. I heard that Qing Qianma will be showing up today, which is a great opportunity for us. Hasn't your President Qing arrived yet? The guild leader arrived early, but today was the first time the heavenly level forging furnace had been fired, and he was currently inspecting it. What? You haven't tested the stove yet? Can we start cooking today? The president said there was no problem. Grandpa, this stove has a very unique design. This heavenly level forging furnace has an unprecedented shape, yet its design is exceptionally reasonable, truly opening my eyes to a whole new world. The agreed time is almost here. Is your guild's forge any good? If it doesn't work, you can say so. Ha! Han Zhendong, what's your rush? Are you that afraid of losing? Goo! Goo! Look! The stove is on. The president succeeded. You've all been waiting a long time. Cough cough. It took a while to start the forging furnace. He was actually Qing Qianma. Success. The stove is on. Our eternal city now has a heavenly level forging furnace. That's great. That's great. Senior De Xiang, this junior Qing Qianma greets you. It's you. I vaguely guessed your identity last time, but I couldn't believe that a master-level blacksmith was so young. I wanted to reveal my identity at the time, but unfortunately, the senior colleague was in a hurry to leave. You're a liar. I think you're deliberately trying to fool us. Alright, Ria, President Qing did help us back then, and he didn't ask for the forging technique himself. What's going on? It seems President Qing knows the forging immortal. It sounds like the girl was scammed. Titch titch titch. Could it be that President Qing is a scumbag? Hey! What's wrong with this furnace at Eternal Peak? Why has the flame turned bluish-green? Is the quality too poor? Will it explode? It's not too bad, it's even better. The most important characteristic of a heavenly level forging furnace is the quality of its flame. For example, the black fire of our country's sacred mountain, and the red fire of Xia country's mountain city. Other artificial heavenly level forging furnaces, such as those in Radiant City and Sky Peak City, are only of secondary rank. Indeed, our Eternal City's heavenly level forging furnace, powered by the blue flames of the World Tree, can increase the attributes of forged weapons by 10% and greatly improve the success rate. That's great. Now we can use the forge to create even better weapons. No more fear of producing scrap. This old man praising other people's products is one thing, but why does he have to badmouth our Guanghui group? How despicable. Senior Daisho, since the furnace is fine, let's begin. Wait. Although you are a grandmaster, you are only 20 years old. If you want to challenge my grandfather, you have to get past me first. This. President Cheng, Leia is just one assessment away from becoming a grandmaster. Why don't you give her some pointers? Alright, Miss Leia, how would you like to compete? Using these materials you sold me, let's each forge a weapon. Only if you win will you be qualified to challenge my grandfather. No problem, please go ahead. That girl's gaze towards President Cheng was strange. There's definitely something going on between them. Is President Cheng really a scumbag? Wow. Old Mo always seems so busy, turns out he's a master of time management. Shut up. Ugh. I'm not seeing things, am I? Not only do they not need blueprints, but they also seem to be using the same forging technique. Grandmaster level, the blueprints are all in his mind, but it's unclear when President Cheng will learn our country's forging techniques. This guy actually used the forging technique the grandfather gave him. How infuriating. Eve never seen the guild master use such forging techniques before. It seems to be the style of country R, probably something he recently learned, he just doesn't want to bully the young girl. Ha! I performed exceptionally well this time, and actually finished making the rough blank 10 minutes ahead of schedule. What? That guy has already started quenching. How could he be so fast? Damn it! We absolutely cannot lose to him. It seems that girl is not as good as President Cheng. That's for sure, the guild leader's opponent is the forging immortal. I thought that Leia's forging skills were unmatched among her peers, but it seems I was too narrow-minded. Rapid Fang, quality, epic, weapon type, one-handed, item level, 30. My forging is complete. Halo, rarity, epic, weapon type, two-handed, item level, 301. I finished 2, in about the same amount of time as you. The quality is similar. It's hard to say who will win. The guild leader has it much easier to forge than she does, so the guild leader will definitely win. Senior de Xiang, what do you think? Leia, President Chen won this round. What? My character is the same as his, so why should I lose? I'm not convinced. How is that possible? President Cheng used our country forging techniques he just learned, so he forged the weapon faster and easier than you, and the weapon was also more complete. If it weren't for wanting to give you some face, the weapon he forged should have been even stronger. Senior de Xiang, you flatter me. Miss Leia's forging skills are among the best I've seen for young people. Thanks to President Cheng's guidance, you are worthy of my personal attention. Grandfather, can your body handle it? President Cheng, today I would like to borrow your esteemed guild's precious space to forge an unparalleled divine weapon. Item name, storage gem quality, epic. This feeling is disgusting. Today I am going to forge this weapon, named Heavenly Evil Cloud, which was the sword of the peerless god in the history of our country, and may have some influence on you all. The Evil Cloud. What's wrong with me? I suddenly have a strong urge to kill someone. Me too, I can't control myself. What happened? What's wrong with everyone? It was that unfinished demon sword that infected everyone. It's a divine artifact. Qing Qianma will definitely have to defend against the demonic blade later, so we must seize the opportunity to kill him. Kill. Kill. Kill him. Glorious is mine now, I have finally taken control of the Glorious group. What a disgraceful display. Is this the power of a divine artifact? It certainly has some unique features. My latest work is to bring this 1,000 blades of flowing light umbrella to its ultimate form. What just happened? What's wrong with me? My head hurts so much. It seems to be because of that knife, it's really weird. Our kingdom has the blessing of the void, and so does my Xia kingdom. Very good. The weapon in your hand has a unique design and its quality is no less than that of Tianxian. Perhaps it can really fight against our divine artifact. Wow, this old man is acting a bit strange. It is said that some blacksmiths pour their heart and soul into their weapons, and this senior Oishamaru is probably one of them. But I'm more worried about the president. His 1000-blade umbrella is already close to the top in terms of completion and grade. Even with my limited knowledge, I don't know how to improve it further. I wonder how he plans to improve it. The divine artifact is already so powerful even in its rough form, I wonder how amazing the finished product will be. The 1000-blade umbrella in the guild leader's hand is a tier 3 silver weapon. If it continues to be strengthened, it might not lose to a divine item. The 1000-blade umbrella is a finished product. If the forging fails, it might be downgraded. This competition is truly unpredictable. My approach to forging and upgrading the 1000-blade umbrella has always been based on my past life's experience, which ultimately results in an ordinary product. But this world features many different settings, such as real monsters, void blessings, and divine artifacts. To surpass oneself, one must surpass one's past self and break out of one's comfort zone in order to have a new future. Ha, he's actually planning to upgrade silver weapons. This guy is a complete gambler. There was indeed a gambling mentality involved, but the fact that he dared to gamble with that peerless silver weapon is enough to demonstrate his determination as a craftsman. As a master-level player, knowing that his opponent possesses divine artifacts yet still choosing to compete, he must have a countermeasure. I wonder what kind of materials he will bring out. What is the forging immortal doing? He's actually set the furnace temperature to 2000 degrees Celsius. That's outrageous. Such high temperatures are generally too high for most forging furnaces to withstand, but fortunately our forging furnace has passed the test. Ha ha ha. This furnace is really great. Usually, the furnace body would crack at this high temperature. It seems that my wish has been fulfilled today. Next, we incorporate these precious materials from our country R, and once the blank is deformed, we forge it. Kid, I'd like to see what incredible material you have that can surpass mine. Alright, the 1000-blade umbrella has been restored. Next, we'll incorporate new materials. It actually fused together, that makes it a unique weapon in the entire apocalypse. Exactly. Instead of turning it into a pool of molten iron, the president would rather we use it for research. Shut up, and the president will naturally be able to rebuild. If you keep talking and disturb the president's mind, you will be expelled from the association immediately. Next comes the materials. Evolution Stone, Kuraki Vine, Ryujin Soil, Sunset Secret Stone. These are all top-tier materials that are extremely difficult to obtain, but even all of them combined are just ordinary items. There's one more material, Senior Deisho, please see if it can counteract the divine item. Qing Qianma, Captain of the Great Xia Flame Dragon Soul, for the future of the Xia Kingdom, please grant me a sliver of national fortune. That's our Xia Kingdom's totem. It seems like it was this that just dispersed the evil energy. What does President Qing plan to do? It is the blessing of the flaming dragon. It seems that after 2 years in a foreign land, Xiao Cheng's mastery of the Azure Dragon's phantom has surpassed that of all previous blessing recipients. Name, Fiery Dragon's reverse scale quality, unknown description. It embodies the national will of the Xia Kingdom and contains an indomitable spirit. It strengthens its own attributes by following the user's soul will, with unlimited potential. It also has effects such as exorcism, purification, and will projection. Is this the culmination of the Xia Kingdom's national destiny? How did you manage to do that? Indeed, it is the condensation of the Xia Kingdom's national destiny, and mastering this method is no easy feat. Don't worry, Senior. Since I've chosen you as my opponent, I'm sure my work won't disappoint you. Show me what you've got. Done. It seems like the two sides are evenly matched in the first stage. But something seems off about the forging immortal. Yes, it's as if he's possessed by an evil god. Ha ha ha. It's done. The embryo of Tianxian is complete. No explosions, no accidents, miracles truly only happen on this land. What do these Xia people know? Tianxia Yun is the sword of the peerless god, and its forging will have a deeper impact on those around it. Qing Qianma will definitely be influenced by him, and that will be the best time for us to make our move. This time we will surely be able to forge this divine sword and restore the glory of our country. That urge to kill is back. That evil sword is terrifying. This divine artifact is truly terrifying. Judging from Senior De Xiang's appearance, completing the sword forging will at least shorten his lifespan by several years. No, I can't let him influence me. Titch. This feels much better. It's President Chang's weapon, it can actually fight against the evil sword. It seems that our Xia kingdom's weapons are just as good as our kingdom's. How could that be? The heavenly evil cloud is a divine artifact, how could it be suppressed by a mortal object? Impossible. No, I need to calm my mind, or I'll be controlled by Tianxia Yun. Something's wrong with this old man. Will he still be able to finish the forging? Grandpa. Has Senior Deus Ho gone mad with demonic possession? The blank is deformed, forging is about to fail. The blank is deformed, forging is about to fail. The blank is deformed, forging is about to fail. The blank is deformed, forging is about to fail. How could it fail? Why did it fail again this time? It can't be. No. We absolutely cannot fail. The glory of our country cannot be lost here. Ria, it's time for you to sacrifice for the family. Grandpa. Want to run away? As a child of the De Xiang family, weren't you already prepared to dedicate yourself to the forging of your own destiny? Grandpa, I will dedicate myself to the De Xiang family. What's wrong with this blacksmith immortal, and what's that girl doing here? It seems there are risks involved in forging this divine artifact. As for this girl, could it be? Rumor has it that the forging techniques in country are involve human sacrifice. It is said that if a human sacrifice is offered during the forging process, the sacrifice will allow the sacrificed person to reside in the weapon and give it a soul. Is Ashimaru planning to use human sacrifice to complete the forging of the divine artifact? How cruel. Isn't that his granddaughter? Leia, don't be afraid, you will protect our great Xiang family as a sword spirit for generations. Grandpa, I'm going. Wait. Miss Leia, wake up. What's going on with these two Qing Qianmos? This is my elemental clone. I'm sorry, Senior De Xiang, I won't allow you to use the method of human sacrifice for forging. What's it to you? This is a matter for our country, get out of my way. No matter what country you are from, such a thing will not be allowed to happen on my eternal city territory. Ha! President Cheng, you're not trying to sabotage Senior De Xiang's successful forging, are you? So how should this match be scored? Leia, are you going to embarrass the De Xiang family? President Cheng, don't stop me, the heavenly evil cloud must be successfully forged. Ha! Using people to forge swords, this is our country's forging technique? How laughable! How dare this mere inanimate object bewitch humanity? What do you want to do? Grand Azure Phantom. I don't care if you're some kind of evil sword or a broken blade, just behave yourself now. What is President Qing planning to do? Forge 2 weapons at the same time. Isn't that a foul? Ha! Even our countrymen themselves can't control that weapon, President Qing is helping them. Qing Qianma, stop! How dare you desecrate our divine artifact? That mere broken knife dares to call itself a divine artifact. This is the will residing in the embryo, and it's not much to speak of. Ouch! My head! Stop, damn it! Speaker Qin, what will be the consequences of President Cheng's actions? How to judge the operation? Of course, it depends on the judgment of the professionals on site. The forging immortal has been countered by his own creation and has lost the ability to continue the competition. The guild leader is avoiding risks, so it doesn't count as a foul. That's right, as a craftsman, he was actually controlled by his own creation. The immortal forging master has already been eliminated. Cough. Ugh. The malevolent aura is diminishing. It seems Tianxia Yun is a bully who preys on the weak. What happened? What just occurred? Grandpa, are you alright? What was I just doing? I actually tried to sacrifice Rhea. Grandpa, it's all in the past. Qing Qianma is actually forging the heavenly evil cloud. What on earth is Senior de Xiangwan doing? Qing Qianma is suppressing Tian Xia Yun, and now is probably the best opportunity to make his move. That's right, Qing Qianma's attention is completely focused on forging. If we make a move now, we can definitely take him down. Heavenly evil cloud blank is cast and formed. Finally, the evil aura of this weapon was completely dispelled, and it was forged into its final form. Wait, this is copying passive skills. Does that mean it can copy divine items? AJ. Copy successfully activated the new divine item blade form, possessing a 100% pressure effect, ignoring all defenses within the same level. They actually copied the attributes of a divine item into the 1000, mechanism umbrella. Qing Qianma, prepare to die. It's an assassin. Finally couldn't hold back anymore. The net is in motion. The Luo Wang organization under Eternal Peak is here, who dares to act recklessly? There's an ambush. People from our country, just surrender. Your actions have been monitored by us for a long time. What? These Xia people have been spying on us all along. No, the plan is going to fail, we have to leave immediately. Friends from country are, since you're here for the celebration, why are you in such a hurry to leave? Mission failed. Let's fight these Xia people to the death. Fight? You think you're worthy? Why has everything suddenly become chaotic? President Hong, protect me. Mr. Han, there's no need to panic. We'll catch the troublemakers soon, and then we can even find out who's behind it all. Damn it. These countrymen are all unreliable, and that so-called forging immortal is no exception. After the copy was activated, the 1000-blade umbrella underwent such a change. This is so interesting. I'm going to focus all my efforts on completing the 1000-blade umbrella now. Senior de Xiang, I have completed the forging of Tian Xia Yun's embryo for you. I will now focus on forging the 1000-blade umbrella, which I will entrust to you. In the end, it was actually the people of Xia who helped me forge this divine weapon. I lost this match. I hereby declare that Qing Qianma's forging skills have surpassed mine. The president won. Wow! The forging immortal actually lost. How is that possible? These countrymen are truly useless, they even lost at forging. The forging immortal actually lost. This Qing Qianmo is no ordinary forger. For the sake of our country, he must not be allowed to live. How dare he daydream? Capture him alive. Go for it. Step back, something's not right with him. Even if I die here today, I will replace Qing Qianmo. Go to hell, Qing Qianmo. President, watch out. Qianmo. This is so bright. What is it? Snap. The brand new 1000-blade umbrella has been created. Flowing light years sword and umbrella, king, quality, divine item, weapon type, one-handed, 50. Base damage, 650, additional bonus plus 130, s. The value in parentheses is the divine one-handed bonus, the total attribute should be the sum of the two attributes. Attack speed, 1.4, additionally reduces attack interval by 0.1, the smaller the number, the faster. Plus 30 strength, additional bonus plus 6, plus 30 agility, additional bonus plus 6, plus 30 spirit, additional bonus plus 6, plus 30 constitution, additional bonus plus 6, durability, never wears out, item level, 120, equipment effect, seamlessly switches between 9 forms, one-handed sword, machine gun, spear, staff, gauntlets, shield, dagger, cross, scythe, activates the new divine item horizontal sword form, possessing a 100% pressure effect, ignoring any defense within the same level. A divine artifact. How did you manage that? This is all thanks to my seniors, but I can't go into the details. Originally intending to help the Xiang Wan stabilize the Tian Xie Yun sword embryo, unexpectedly the copy passive was activated, which copied the attributes of Tian Xie Yun's divine item to the 1000-blade umbrella. Now the 1000-blade umbrella not only has an additional form, but its quality level is completely different. I thought this time I could forge the heavenly evil cloud and restore the glory of our country, but now it seems that everything is over. Senior Deus Ho, please wait a moment, I need to take care of some internal matters. Those guys from the Black Dragon Society deserve to die. I won't bother with you anymore. Shiraishi Tadashi, who gave you permission to come here and cause trouble? Stop right now. Senior Daisho, I respect you, but that doesn't mean ill respect other our country people, especially those who come uninvited. This. Change weapon form. If you dare to run wild on my turf, then hand over your life as atonement. Item form, horizontal sword. They're from our country. How dare they cause trouble on our turf? Kill them. Kill them. Everyone retreated in an orderly manner, any minor issues were resolved immediately. Surrender and we might spare your lives. Continue to resist, and you will be killed without mercy. Damn it, I never expected to fall into a trap. Warriors, the time has come to serve the Empire. Self-sacrifice pill description, after consumption, all attributes are increased for half an hour, but the user's health is continuously consumed. After the expiration period, physical attributes decrease by 50%. What are they doing? Another person from country or just took it, it's a secret medicine to enhance strength. Stop them. Be loyal to the Empire. I go. Don't be impulsive, like a grasshopper in autumn, it won't be able to hop around for much longer. We're destined to stay here today. Use all your skills, kill as many as you can. Yes. While my men are fighting desperately, I must find a way to escape, preserve my life, and avenge them in the future. Enemy attack. Prepare for battle. Qing Qianmo. Since you're willingly throwing your life away, don't blame me. Wow. One-hit kill, that was so cool. Long live President Cheng. That weapon the Mexican is holding is so cool. Shiraishi's Anamaru, a top-tier silver weapon from Japan, was actually severed in one strike. It seems that Ching Qianma's new weapon has truly reached the quality of a divine item. Mr. Ling, thank you for your hard work. It's alright, it's alright. I'm happy to have helped you. It seems you won this forging attempt. Old Mo, let me touch your great sword. Everyone, there was a small mishap that startled you, but the competition should be over now. After President Cheng completes the forging, he will be able to defeat the powerful enemy immediately. It's truly amazing. Mr. Han, what's your opinion? Ahem. President Cheng is indeed capable, we have lost. I will no longer participate in the merger. Now that the results are in, I'll leave the rest to President Cheng and President Shi. I'll take my leave now. Hey! Mr. Han, why are you in such a hurry to leave? Our countrymen, stop pretending. I only broke your knife, I didn't cause any fatal injury. Humph. Since you've seen through me, do with me as you please. We people aren't easily intimidated. If you truthfully reveal who is behind this, I will let you go. What you're saying is true, how can I believe you? I vouch for President Cheng. Senior De Xiang. President Hong, kill that Japanese man. Name your price. Before Speaker Qin, Mr. Han should seek someone more capable. You. I am the president of the Xia Kingdom Management Association, and I can assure you of that. Okay. I was hired by your Xia Guoguanghui group. This our countryman is spouting nonsense, his words are unreliable. He has violated the territory of our Xia Kingdom, so kill him. Humph. Although that commission went through several hands, don't underestimate the Black Dragon Society of our country. We can easily investigate the source. It was Ching Qianma's conspiracy. He hired these our country people to frame me. Ha! He's talking about Guanghui Group. I'm also one of Guanghui's leaders, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's talking about you. Why are you so anxious? Since we don't know who the mastermind is, let's invite Mr. Shi and President Han to come back to the Management Association for a chat. I have no problem and will fully cooperate with the investigation. Yves said everything I needed to say, you'll keep your promise, right? He may escape the death penalty, but he cannot escape punishment. Ah! Senior De Xiang, take him away from Xia Kingdom. If you see him on Xia Kingdom territory again, you shall kill him without mercy. Understood, President Cheng. Yves already won the forging competition. What does President Xing think about this? President Cheng truly deserves to be called a hero of the Xia Kingdom, his forging skills are indeed unparalleled. This matter is worth discussing. Very good. Since you two share this intention, let's officially begin the merger process. Now, President Cheng, isn't this too hasty? Even if a merger is to be considered, shouldn't we first discuss the organizational structure after the merger? Then each of you should tell me how many high-level positions you need. The headquarters of the Life and Career Association only has the president, elders, and committee members. If a branch president is not part of the upper echelons, they also have no voting rights. The number of people in 3 tiers will likely exceed 20. Therefore, based on a senior management team of 20 people, we need at least 8 seats. 8 seats? What kind of pipe dream are you having? Even if you, as a pharmacist, have a higher status, how could you possibly hold 40% of the voting rights? Why don't you just be straightforward and choose to split it in half? Humph, If it weren't for President Cheng's sake, I really would have asked for half the seats. In my opinion, since you two are arguing so hard and neither of you can convince the other, then you should stop arguing. The new organization has abandoned the parliamentary system, and I will concurrently serve as its president. Abolish the parliamentary system? You'll concurrently serve as the president? Oh. You seem to have some objections. I have proven my forging skills, but it seems I haven't yet proven my pharmaceutical and leatherworking skills. Eve Long heard that Master Xing is a double grandmaster, so why don't we have a contest? Titch. Although this kid is only a master level in the Life Skills Association, he's really outrageous. If I lose the competition, I'll be out of a job. A contest would be too discouraging, everything can be discussed. This is my only solution, there is no room for negotiation. Anyone who disagrees is welcome to have a match with me today. Let me state up front that the Management Association supports President Cheng. If President Xing still has concerns, why don't we move to the meeting room and listen to President Cheng's plan? Since Speaker Qin has said so, I can only agree to the merger, but the details still need to be discussed. Since the merger of the two associations is a foregone conclusion, there is no point in us, the light of the sky, staying here any longer. So we'll take our leave. President Hong won't stay to provide guidance on the work. I dare not give President Cheng any guidance. Goodbye. The evidence of Han Zhendong's treason will soon be uncovered, and he will spend the rest of his life in prison. Hong Gaoi is letting them leave now, but once they return, the light of the sky will definitely launch a guild war against Eternal Peak. With this merger completed, Eternal Peak will undoubtedly become a level 10 guild, making conflict with Skylight inevitable, and keeping him around would be pointless. President Hong, why didn't you participate in the meeting regarding the merger of the two guilds? Han Zhendong, that good-for-nothing, has already stepped down. Attending the meeting means he must abide by the distribution agreement set by the Management Association. Wouldn't that put Qing Qianma in a position to control the situation? So you don't intend to follow the rules they set? That's for sure. As a level 10 guild, we can't just surrender to Eternal Peak without even fighting. I have a general idea of Qing Qianma's abilities, whether we can win or not is up to fate. President Cheng, how about taking the entire senior management team to the next level? What does this mean? It means exactly what it says, everyone can become stronger than before. How much stronger? For example, would someone who has been stuck at the advanced blacksmith level for many years have a chance to advance? Of course, advancing from advanced to master level is the most basic thing, nothing difficult. President Cheng's words are outrageous. The combined number of grandmasters in the two major national associations is only 11. You casually refer to that as a promotion. That's right, after all, he's a grandmaster level expert. How come it seems like he can level up whenever he wants? You can ask Jiang Wenliang about this, he should be more convincing than I am. That's right, I got promoted with President Cheng's help. It turns out that the rumors circulating outside that Jiang Wenliang broke through to the grandmaster level with your help are actually true. So this means we have a chance now. As long as everyone agrees to the merger conditions, I guarantee that everyone can advance one level. I agree to the plan. I also agree that President Cheng should serve as the president. I agree too. Since things have come to this, I will now hand over the Life Association to President Cheng and resign to retire from public life. Wait. Apart from Elder Qin, Elder Jiang, and President Xing, everyone else, please go outside and wait. Xing Xiyuan still has to stay and work. After all, he's a double master, and it would be a pity if he left. Besides, I don't have the energy to manage so many people. Qing Qianma, you've already gotten what you wanted, what else do you want to say? President Xing, please don't be impatient. Even if I had ulterior motives in what happened before, you can listen to what I'm about to say before you judge. If you still have objections, I can relinquish the power. Returning power? Are you trying to fool me? Why have you been talking for so long? Elder Gao, do you think the president will agree and will actually do it? Didn't the president already agree? Judging from the situation, President Cheng intends to keep the president. In my opinion, it's not bad either. Look at this eternal peak, it's only been a few years, and it's already almost level 10. That's right, and President Cheng said he could help us advance to Grandmaster level, since Eve been stuck at Master for 30 years. That's right, I don't have many years left to live. If I can become a Grandmaster, I will die without regrets. They're out. They're out. From today onwards, the Life Professions Association and the Blacksmiths Association are officially merged, with Qing Qianhua serving as the president. I, Xing Xiyuan, will also be under President Cheng's command. Why did you agree? Who cares, this is great. Therefore, I hereby announce that, effective immediately, the Life Professions Association and the Blacksmiths Association will cease to exist, and in their place will be a brand new organization called the Craftsman Association. And I, Qing Qianhua, will serve as the first president. Eternal Peak has added another business area to its portfolio. Long live the Eternal Pinnacle. Long live President Cheng. Speaker Qin, President Cheng's talk of a void invasion, could it be a fabrication to get me involved? I almost wish it were fake, but it is indeed true, otherwise we wouldn't have gone to such lengths to support him. However, with such a hero in the Xia Kingdom, it is believed that no matter what disasters they face, they will be able to overcome them smoothly. President Cheng, thank you for your consideration. You don't need to send any more. No problem. I hope that when Senior De Xiang returns this time, he can convey my words to the leader of the Black Dragon Society in your country. Don't worry, they'll pass on the message, but I doubt he'll listen. Thanks to President Cheng, the evil energy in the Tianxilan blank has dissipated. I am confident that I will be able to successfully forge it upon my return to China. Leia, let's go. Grandpa, wait a minute. President Cheng, thanks to you, otherwise I would be dead under the heavenly evil cloud now. It was nothing, just a small favor, nothing to mention. Qing Qianhua, I will never forget you. What is this woman doing? Goodbye. Forget it, it's just a bite, the Mexican won't lose anything. How can a girl be so unreserved? Grandpa. Old Amo, is it really okay to let them leave like this? That old man took Tian Ziyan's sword embryo with him. The evil power of Tianxian has been tempered by my Azure Dragon Phantom. Even if it truly becomes a blade in the future, it will be suppressed by me. Moreover, thanks to him, our Xia Kingdom now has its own divine artifact, a weapon even stronger than Tianxia Yun. Hey Mo, I'm so envious of your weapon. When are you going to upgrade it for your brother? Don't worry, they'll give you a Grand Slam upgrade when I get back this time. Oh my God, Godfather. The guild merger is complete, and it's time for me to return to the Management Association. Taking this is considered an award from the Management Association, and also a form of cultivation. These are. This is the badge of the Management Association. That's right. Starting today, you are a member of the Management Association, and you are qualified for this position. The pressure from Mr. Qin is too great, I really don't know whether I should accept it. Becoming a member of the Management Association means that I have entered the upper echelons of Xia Guochuan's pyramid. Also, the invitation to the 16th Void Battlegrounds. That's right, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just think of the Void Battlefield as an activity similar to the hunting plan. I wonder what our Xia Kingdom's best ranking has been in previous years. The previous year's number was 31. That's terrible. Sigh. It's probably because my level and strength are limited to the 4th rank, so it's not ideal at all. Actually, Xiaoguo already has a team preparing for the competition, and they've been training together for almost 4.5 years, but I have more faith in you. Oh. Wouldn't that take away other people's opportunities? Would they agree to that? Given the poor performance in previous years, healthy competition is the best choice for the country. As for the 3rd item, you can see for yourself. I am busy with official business and must return to the Management Association. Take care, Mr. Qin. What is this? President, something terrible has happened. What's wrong? Why are you so flustered? President, something terrible has happened. The light of the sky has declared war on us. I thought it was something serious, wasn't this just what I expected? Ah. After all, they're a level 10 guild, we should at least be a little nervous. Just tell Huang Tian and the others to prepare defensive measures. I'll arrange this once I'm done with my work. President, what are you looking at? This is an extremely rare and special architectural blueprint scroll. Ah. Architectural blueprints, what does old Qin want with these? President, this is amazing. The quality of this stuff is incredible. It's for upgrading buildings, so where would be a good place to use it? Got it. World Tree upgrade successful. Congratulations. The Ascension Hall has been absorbed by the World Tree and upgraded to the Ascension Flower Realm. Ascension Flower Realm, current quality, special sub-building of the World Tree, special ability 1, provides all guild members with a permanent 50% experience bonus. Affected by quests, challenging dungeons, and monster hunting. Special ability 2, the Ascension Flower Realm can cultivate 50 Ascension Flowers. Carrying an Ascension Flower provides an additional 100% experience bonus to guild members. Special ability 3, has a 30% chance to attract souls to reside there daily. Number of buildings, unique, note, the experience bonus effect only applies to awakened players below level 70. Given the size of the World Tree, it is large enough to allow everyone in the Eternal City to enjoy the benefits it brings. Now I'm confident I can take on level 10 guilds. Holy crap, the World Tree has been upgraded. Am I dreaming? A permanent 50% experience boost. Does that mean we're all going to take off? With this terrifying experience boost, it seems like I have a chance to reach level 50 before I turn 35. What new tricks is the president up to this time? The World Tree has been upgraded, and the new effects are amazing. As expected of a special building, it can even absorb other similar buildings, it's simply ruthless. Furthermore, the experience bonus for the new version of the Spirit Flower Realm has been increased from 30% to 50%. They also increased the number of additional 10 bonus slots by 100%. It seems that Huang Tian and I can start planning our advancement to the 4th rank. Construction complete, covering the Eternal City. Congratulations. The World Tree has successfully absorbed sufficient nutrients from similar buildings, and its level has smoothly advanced to mid-mature. World Tree, current level, mid-mature, special ability 1, secrets 50 units of life essence daily. Special ability 2, protects its territory, attacks all invading enemies, and its branches and leaves can block ranged attacks. Special ability 3, has a 50% chance daily to attract at least 2 high-level flying creatures to reside there. Life Essence, increases the quality of all basic materials by 3 levels. Upgrade time, 10 years, feeding with materials of superior quality or higher accelerates growth. The upgraded World Tree not only instantly doubles the production of life source, but also raises the enhancement effect by one level. In addition, the probability of attracting high-level flying creatures has also increased significantly. It's estimated that the size and strength of the Eternal Peak Flight team will experience a qualitative leap soon. Congratulations, Guild Master. Your choice of this location as the guild base was incredibly visionary. Following this trajectory, we'll be close to reaching level 10 soon. Du Shui, go and summon all senior cadres to the conference hall for a meeting. The first reason for calling this meeting is to prepare for the coming attack of the Skylight, and the second is to summarize the growth and changes of our guild. First, let me introduce our guild's newest member, the Double Grandmaster Shing Siyuan. I believe everyone knows him. There were many misunderstandings between me and the president in the past, but I am very grateful for the president's understanding. Now that you've joined Eternal Peak, you're all family now, so there's no need to be so polite. As the president, I have several tasks to assign. Please give your instructions, President. The first task is to make Eternal Peak the headquarters of the Craftsmen's Association, and to make it a large-scale operation. It was built to the highest standards. The Eternal City has a heavenly-grade forge and the World Tree. I have no objection to it being used as the guild headquarters. However, gaining the approval of professionals may require a strong promotional campaign. I personally set the questions, with Professor Jiang and Professor Xing serving as proctors, to conduct a comprehensive vocational skills assessment across the entire Xia Kingdom. We will recruit top artisans from across the country and provide them with the highest level of compensation and benefits. That's a good idea, but what exactly is this highest standard? Based on 5 times your previous headquarters compensation, those who rank in the top 5% of the final assessment will be directly admitted to headquarters and enjoy 10 times the benefits. Wait, while this may allow for short-term expansion, the guild will be dragged down by huge expenses within 3 months. Brother Xing, don't worry, you don't know the financial strength of our guild now. We, the working professionals, are desperately seeking talented individuals. Although Xing Siyuan is the president of the Life Association, his thinking is the same as mine used to be. He's never seen much of the world. Since Vice President Fan said so, I'm relieved. The second thing was to issue an order immediately after the Craftsmen's Association officially began operating. All branch members are prohibited from having any interaction with members of the Sky Guild. This, Mr. Xing spoke frankly. The Light of the Sky is, after all, a level 10 guild, and the number of professionals who interact with them is at least 1,000. The president's rules are forcing them to choose between 2 options, I'm afraid. The battle against the Light of the Sky is a challenge that we, the Eternal Peak, must face. But since we're going to fight, there's no room for compromise, it's either him or me who dies. Establish rules for the remaining level 10 guilds to prevent various forces from taking the opportunity to provoke them. That's right, we need to let them know how powerful our Eternal Peak is. If the Light of the Sky wants to be the first to stick his neck out, then let's get him. Although we are well prepared, we cannot underestimate the opponent. Let me, Mr. Fan, give you an overview of the overall strength of the Sky Light. 5 years ago, the Light of the Sky was promoted to a level 10 guild, and it now has 3 level 9 guilds under its command. There are 6 other guilds with a total of 4,000 members, including 120 members who have completed the 3rd class advancement or higher. Only 4,000 people, about the same as the Dark Brotherhood. That's right, their setup is similar to our level 9 guilds. What are their main combat strengths? Besides the guild master Hong Gaoi, there are 4 other main combatants who are all 4th tier fighters. They are Ren Tianhong, the Fist Master, Shui Jiarui, the Sword Madman, Lin Qingzhao, the Magic Demon, and Gao Yu, the Bright King. That's the basic information. Please refer to the detailed information yourself. A bunch of arrogant young punks, now they know the other side isn't so easy to mess with. Alright, everyone should have a good idea of the light of the sky's strength. Therefore, we should not take any chances, this showdown is multifaceted. However, the capital city of the light of the sky, Sky City, is hundreds of miles away from the Eternal Peak. Their nearest city, Snow Abyss, is 100 miles away from us, so a large-scale attack would probably require a lot of preparation time. The city lord of Snow Abyss City is Shue Jiarui, the sword maniac under the command of Azure Light, and belongs to the Blizzard Guild. That's also a level 9 guild, our current focus is on keeping an eye on their movements. First, the guild will defend itself. Boss Gu, you should arrange the guard team and send out the secret sentries of the Luo Wang to report their movements at any time. Du Shui arranged the logistical work. I see. This is an internal battle within the Xia Kingdom Guild. Note that you can only fight at the city's respawn point. The goal is to defeat the enemy without inflicting any real casualties. Got it. Alright, then Huang Tian, Wei Shen, and Ling Ruoshi, listen to my command. You guys are almost ready for your 4th class advancement, right? Let's go find a dungeon to level up. Ah. At this time. Level up. Does it fit? Don't worry, the light of the sky is too far away to solve the distance problem, so a battle won't break out so soon. We need to improve our combat strength. Like Sky City. Have you heard? We're going to war with Eternal Peak. Why is the Guild Master fighting against Eternal Peak? They even recently absorbed the Dark Brotherhood. Isn't there no other way? They've taken over the Life Association, we can't survive without a fight. The situation isn't looking good. According to reliable sources, it seems Qing Qianma took his team to level up. Why didn't we declare war in the open chat? He's actually going to level up, does he think so highly of us? Are they really that confident? They're only a level 9 guild, do they really think they can win? Hateful. That little kid Qing Qianma, he went to level up even though war was about to break out, deliberately spreading rumors. Now everyone in Apocalypse thinks they have a higher chance of winning, and all the professionals have gone to the Eternal City. President, please don't get angry. This person is indeed very cunning. He was confident in leaving because he understood the distance between the two guilds. But don't worry, guild leader, after the last battle, we, Nightmare Descendants, have updated our portal technology. As long as a teleportation portal can be established in Shue Jiarui's Snow Abyss City, the main force of the light of the sky can be immediately transported there. We'll catch him off guard. Alas! Shue Jiarui is too impulsive and unfit for great responsibilities. Thank goodness for you, light of the sky. I was defeated by Qing Qianma last time, and I want to fight him again. I have to thank the President for giving me the opportunity. President, something terrible has happened. What's the panic? Calm down. What happened? Yes. That, President Shue went to the Eternal Peak. What? What's going on? Wasn't he supposed to build the portal first? President Shue said that Qing Qianma's decision to level up at this critical juncture shows his disrespect for the light of the sky. Moreover, they are just a level 9 guild, and Blizzard is also level 9. With that, they can take over the Eternal City. This idiot. Does he think Blizzard's level 9 is the same as Eternal Peak level 9? Didn't he ever consider that Qing Qianma was deliberately luring him out? Don't worry, Guild Master. The portal can barely teleport me there. I'll go to the front lines first and see if there's anything I can do to salvage the situation. Alright, you go and fix things first. Once Gao Yu arrives with the main force, we'll go to Snow Abyss City together. Outskirts of the Eternal City. This is the hidden sentry at the Eternal Peak. He doesn't look like much, does he, Qingzhou? 4th tier Berserker Sword Demon Shui Jiarui. 4th tier Elf Fairy Lin Qingzhou. Jiarui, the president said we should wait for his orders before taking any action. Won't this cause problems? What's there to be afraid of? Since Qing Qianhua is so arrogant, don't blame us for launching a surprise attack and raiding his base. If we move quickly and take over the Eternal City soon, the guild leader might even reward us. As soon as the guild leader's crafter recruitment plan was announced, crafters from the entire Apocalypse continent came to the City of Eternity. The foot traffic lately has been massive. He just patted his butt and ran off to level up, leaving us here worrying and panicking. Don't worry, the City of Eternity is full of magic-breaking crossbows and wyvern guards right now. Although the traffic at the city gate is heavy, Wang Fugui's magic array can accurately identify the identity of anyone entering the city. In short, even without the guild leader and the others guarding it, the City of Eternity is currently rock solid. I hope so. As long as this grand occasion lasts for a month, even without fighting, the economy of Light of the Firmament will collapse. Gloomy Forest. Just now, 2 secret outposts failed to send back the code words for over 5 minutes. I suspect an accident has occurred. Have the people from Light of the Firmament moved so quickly? I'll go scout how many troops they have. You head back to the city first and tell them to get ready. Is it safe for you to go alone? Don't worry. I'll come back as soon as I find out their numbers. Are all the founding members from the guild leader's initial group this cocky? Forget it, let's just fulfill our duty and report inside the city. Yes. We're about to see the City of Eternity. Let's plan our next move. Weren't we supposed to speed up and launch a surprise attack? It's them. Look at the leaders there, Sword Fanatic and Spell Demon mentioned in the intel. Led by 2 4th advancement players, and there are quite a few of them, but I don't know how they plan to enter the fully defended City of Eternity. The information has been gathered. We can go back now. Wait. Where is Shui Jiarui? Who are you looking for? Damn it, we underestimated them. As expected of the top combat power of Light of the Firmament. Damn it. Hit. Good job, Qingzhou. Come on, go forward and catch him to get some intel. Hold on. Forget it, we're already very close to the City of Eternity. Let's be cautious. Ah. Are we just going to let him go like this? Not necessarily letting him go. Maybe we can use him to break through the City of Eternity's defenses. Humph. What's going on? Everything was fine, why are they suddenly closing the city gates? Didn't you hear the noise just now? A battle must have started. Light of the Firmament is attacking, and I heard guild leader Qing isn't here. To think they'd arrive so fast. This definitely isn't Light of the Firmament's main force. Du Shui, go arrange the defense. Don't worry, with them making such a big fuss, there's no way they can break in. Oh no, judging by the noise, Captain Li is in trouble. We shouldn't have let him go. He's still as impulsive as ever. I don't know if he can make it back this time. Don't worry, his strength is also at the peak of the 3rd advancement. If he wants to leave, no one can stop him. I'll go support him. No need, I'm back. You're back. Are you okay? I'm fine, just got hit once by their 4th advancement mage. Wait, the one who injured you was Lin Qingzhou, the Witch of Magic. What's wrong? He has returned to the city. Looks like my battle plan is going to succeed. Spell Migration, activate. Spell Migration sets up a small magic array. Upon activation, consumes 10% MP to unleash continuous, indiscriminate attacks on the target, destroying it. What is this? It's a marking teleportation spell, watch out. Enemy attack. Be careful. Arg. Oh no. The City of Eternity's defense system has been destroyed. Ha. From the very beginning, I didn't expect to bypass the City of Eternity's secret outposts, so the invasion plan was arranged long ago. Thanks to you, Qingzhou. Let's go, take the City of Eternity. Yes, Guild Leader. Are you guys okay? We're fine, but the defense system on the city wall has been destroyed. Damn it, we were actually outsmarted by them. Boss Gu, this is bad. The people from Light of the Firmament are here. Listen up, Everlasting Peak. Your defense system has been destroyed. Open the city gates immediately, or else I won't be polite. A fourth advancement warrior, without the guards and magic-breaking crossbows, the city gate won't hold them back. Notify everyone in the city to prepare for battle. Old Mo, this area isn't even marked for development on the map, and we can't even find any people. Where did you find a place like this? Exactly. Is there even a secret realm here? If we weren't close friends, I'd be worried you were going to sell us out. Just follow me and don't worry. There really is a suitable secret realm here, perfect for us. In the game from my past life, this place had a high-end dungeon, and it contains the new skill I need. Our guild is facing an unprecedented challenge. Is it appropriate for us to come out and level up at a time like this? Light of the Firmament can't bring all of their main forces here so quickly. The only one posing a threat to us is, at most, the Blizzard Guild under their command. Since it's just the level 9 Blizzard Guild, there's no need for us to stay and guard personally. Makes sense. The guild won't fail to handle Light of the Firmament's subordinate guild just because we're missing. But it's hard to say for sure. Even if there are still issues, I have an ultimate trump card left. Rest assured. What ultimate trump card? Found it. Qianma, this is the secret realm you mentioned, right? Holy crap. It really exists. Correct, it's this secret realm, Demon Burial Abyss.